What's going on, TV Inc. family? I am wide awoke. I'm active. I'm ready to tap in, give y'all the best of me. Y'all know all the good. You understand me? That comes with, building and living and being a part of Theo. You understand me? The hero. You feel what I'm saying? But TV Inc. family, I titled my thumbnail opinion. I titled it opinion for a reason, right? But anyway, before I get to it, like, comment. You understand me? Get in the comment column, man, if you got any questions. If I, find time in between my bill to, answer your questions, I will. But all my newcomers, man, that tap into the vibe and feeling the vibe, man, go ahead and subscribe, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. You understand me? You ain't benefiting nobody but me and you in the end of the day. You benefiting me and you, not just me and you. But stop. But let's get to it, TV Inc. family. Man, I've been noticing, right? When I'm not on live, a lot of people run into my content. And when they run into my content, instead of them enjoying, paying attention to what's going on, and then reflect on my channel and go check out my, the rest of my videos, you know what I'm saying? To kind of get a feel of what's going on here, you know what I'm saying? They always run into a short or run into something they just got a light insight on, and they feel like they are in position to start passing judgment, right? And it is always someone that probably have more than a little bit going on in their life that they need to focus on in order to be able to be in line with the role and position to be able to pass judgment on someone, right? And even then, even when you do get yourself together, if you're not in line with the Father and understanding what matters most, your opinions or whatever you're speaking on is just hearsay, she say, just something you think, this and this here. It never aligns with what matters most, right? So what I'm getting at is, to all you trollers, or whatever you may consider yourself being, real people, whatever you may consider yourself being, man. I'm here to tell you, man, if you run into anything concerning me and my animals, and you don't like what's going on with me and my animals, push on. Because when you drop your opinion in my comment, in the comment column, and it's something that I feel like you just speaking on, to try to rough up my feathers and make me feel some type of way about my program, trust and believe, man. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna respond right back to you. I'm not gonna get out my body. I'm gonna just let you know in a respectful way how I feel about the comment you left in the comment column. And it's up to you. You either can, respond back or keep it pushing. A lot of times when somebody voicing their opinion, I respond back. I guess I have my response be so dressed up to where they don't even know where to go with it. Because they, for some reason, they'll take me under pressure on this live and they'll think, oh, we got one of those. We got them uneducated ones. And then soon they get up in there and I start serving them proper. They, hold up, we got to be careful with this one here. This one ain't what we thought it was. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm bringing it to your attention, trollers. And hold on, get back. Get back. Hold on right quick, TV Inc. family, because I'm smelling pooperoop and I do not like smelling it. So hold on, let me get the paper towels, get this up. Oh yeah, TV Inc. family, we will be getting to the giveaway again tonight too. You know what I'm saying? Get on, baby. Come on, baby, man. You been out here this long playing instead of pooping. You should have did that so whenever I got they poop up, yours will be up. Now you got. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. You did a good job. You did a good job. Did a good job. Keep up the good work. You learn. You learn. Back to where I was left out, TV Inc. family. Man, to all you individuals, man, be jumping on my line with the trolling, getting in my comment columns on my videos, man. Just getting in there, just bored, just, just dropping your negative opinions inside my comment column, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Who cares about how you feel? Nobody cares about how you feel. Nobody care about what you got going on. I'm not gonna take out the time to press on your channel, man. Or, go check out what you. I don't care about nothing what you got going on after you done dropped in my comment column something that made me feel like you ain't got nothing going on. So you feeling some type of way about what I got going on. So like I say all the time, TBE family, I make sure I stay in remembrance of that beast mode, because as long as you're in beast mode and you putting that jump shot up there, you know what I'm saying, and they coming and they trolling, man, that must mean you up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Man, I never be mad. I'm bored. I'm feeling some. I'm just venting right now. I'd never be mad. Why would I be mad? That don't even make no sense. I'm just giving you probably one of the ones. I'm just giving everyone that jumps on in my comment columns, man, on my videos, voicing your opinion about my dogs being in the cage, man. Then get so disrespectful. You need to get in the cage to see how I feel and all that, man. Come on, man. Sometimes, man, sometimes if you ain't got nothing good to say, man, put a sock in it, man. Opinions is like buttholes, man. Everybody got one. And at the end of the day, just because you feel like your opinion means something, that don't mean it. I feel the same. I may feel like your opinion is trash. You know what I'm saying? You should have threw that in the trash. You should have you should have pooped that out, or you even thought about even putting it out. You understand me? For real, for real. Yeah. You should have pooped that out. You understand me? And went on and flushed it before you thought about getting my comment column with it, man. Cause I don't care about it. I don't care about it. Who care about it? I don't. But TBE family, I already know, man. Sometimes, man. understand, right? This what I want to understand. This what I want to understand. I want to understand where is y'all going with what you're doing. You want me to tell you what it's going to do? Get out of his butt, man. Get out of that. Come on, man. That's that fruity stuff y'all got going on. Ain't nobody sniffing nobody, ain't no male sniffing another male butt. None of that, bro. That's some old freaky stuff you doing right there, bro. And if that food ain't gone by before this day is over with, you will not get any treat. See what type of time you got now. You want me to tell you what's gonna happen next? I put your bowl, your bucket, your water bucket, and your bowl outside the cage because that's letting you know I'm trying to get your attention, partner, before I take you to time out. All right. House, 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 house. Good girl, you did good. You're gonna get a treat, you get a treat. I had to push your ass, I had to push your butt in the cage. You think you in charge. You ain't in charge. House, house, house. Watch this. I apologize, CB family. Let me put this knuckle. Put this knuckle here in the timeout right quick. Hold on. Let me put this knuckle here in the timeout. You want to go to timeout too? Let me know. Who want to be next? Cause I can give you 20, 30 minutes to think about what you're doing, huh? Get with it. Get with the program. Or you will be in timeout. I'm telling you now. You will be in timeout for 20, 30 minutes. And if that don't shake you up, it'll be 24 hours. How about that? You don't have to be here with the rest of the game. You don't have to be in here with us with the rest of the game. You can be in timeout for the rest of the day. When I say keep quiet, I mean keep quiet. When you seeing me put this thing together for the game, or should I say the team, you let me lead this, Let me lead the camp, man. I'm leading us, man. Y'all don't know what's going on. So when you show me your word to lead, then I may let you lead from time to time. But none of y'all is worthy enough to lead right now. Y'all are off the wire, man. Y'all all over the place. So I'm not going to allow you to lead right now. When you show me your word of being a leader, then I will let you be out. You will be able to do what you want to do. You can have a ball. You can run and jump on everybody's cages if you want to. All because I know you understand order and you understand where we're going and you have my vision and we in line with the same thing. Until then, if you ain't showed me that, You will not be out of your cage doing what you want to do. No, because I can't trust you. I leave the hive for a couple of hours, ain't gonna tell you what you may do. You may open up the ice box and just get in the ice box and eat up everything in the ice box. You know, or so you probably ain't gonna eat everything in the ice box, but you probably nibble on everything in the ice box. Then I come back home, you understand me, you got oranges, tomatoes, all kinds of stuff out the ice box, all because you just felt like that's just something you wanted to do. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I just bathed you anyway. Come on. Come on. Now back to what I was saying, TV Inc. family. You know, I'm just showing good sportsmanship, man. We just got some people that want to be somebody that understand they somebody, but they pull up on somebody acting like a nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, every now and then I gotta show good sportsmanship. I ain't gonna just keep my mouth closed every time they saying something, and then I don't bring it to the forefront of my lives to give you guys understanding what's going on. Because at the end of the day, it's content. It's content. You know what I'm saying? Like I understood in the beginning. In order to be able to bring them some drama sometime, I gotta bring it in the form of making them understand their flaws and correcting their flaws with good to make them understand how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? In a respectful way, meaning when they come my way with the shenanigans and the nonsense, I gotta be respectful with it, and I gotta bring it to you guys' attention. Why? Because a lot of people are governed and enjoy drama. You know what I'm saying? So, just by me speaking about drama, I probably have more than a little bit of people that's on my live right now just because I'm on some drama, talking about drama. They thinking I'm feeding into it. I'm not feeding into it. You understand me? I'm just entertaining it and giving you guys some content, making you understand this is some of the things that as a breeder, as a content creator, etc. These are some of the things that you're gonna be faced with. And you have to be willing to take out the time and show good sportsmanship, man. You can't allow the opposite to just live and be without you being a part of what they got going on and not correcting them when they're in the wrong. Even if they don't adjust right then and there or even feel the way you feel when you correct them. You still have to let your peace, you have to bring them peace. You know what I'm saying? Remember what I told you guys, we are serving of the dark and the light. So the ones in the dark, we have to bring them to light. We have to make them understand both sides, because at the end of the day, this is what you can take this here with you. At the end of the day, regardless if they don't want to accept what you have to offer, the moment you start talking and they sit around long enough, guess what happened? You just planted a seed in their soil. Why? Because their subconscious system not gonna allow them to forget about you. Even when they want to forget about you, it's there. It's like a recording. It's like a recording that don't ever stop. Regardless if you want to go back and try to erase something, you cannot erase nothing. So anything that you are faced with in life, anything you're going through in life, anything you're doing that you're unhappy with later, you're going to be still faced with it. You just have to learn how to be able to control it and not allow it to continue to play a role in your life. Even though it come up, you just change it. You just change it by, doing a push-up or something, or talking to somebody about something that's where you headed in life or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you now. You can't get away from it. You can't get away from it. So you have to protect your microchip, TV Inc. family. For real, you gotta protect your microchip, man. Because you allow too much trash getting in your microchip, man, you gonna have a chip full of trash. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's like a computer. Your brain is like a computer. But the only difference between your brain and the computer, you probably can erase some of the memory out the computer. You can't erase the memory out your brain. Only person that can erase that is the Father. So if the Father feel like that's something he wants you to stay in remembrance of and face from time to time, you're going to be faced with it regardless if you don't want to be faced with it. I'm telling you. I'm here to tell you, man, I have a dark past, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff that be coming up, I be like, man, why the hell? Why is I'm thinking about this? Why is this even coming up? I'm past that. I don't want to think about that. But I notice I have to allow my past to be my fuel to keep me in oneness with my future. You know what I'm saying? I got to relive this regardless if I don't want to relive it because there's beauty in it. Regardless if it's my failure and it's something I felt like, dang, I wish I didn't go through it. It was a lesson wrapped up in it with a blessing. Because now I know. And when it comes to me taking out the time to reach out to somebody else and showing them the beauty of what they're experiencing, regardless if it is considered a negative in somebody else's eyes or not, it's beauty in it. And that's the reason why I go back. You know, when I speak of that beauty and appreciate that gift too, when I speak about that beauty in the beast, man, that beauty in the beast, man, that speak volumes, man, in my life. She okay, Queen. She gonna turn around when you walk off. She gonna turn around, Queen. Go ahead, Queen. I'm doing it. She gonna turn around. Man, listen. What are my thoughts on what Mike Vick did to them picks? I ain't gonna lie to you. To be truthful with you, man, I don't know nothing about none of that. I heard I caught the end of what was said about what was said about what he done or whatever. And be honest with you, whenever you know whenever he got what are you doing? Whenever he had to deal with whatever he had to deal with for doing what he doing, I still wasn't my business. I'm my people. Listen to this, my people. I don't know if y'all understand who y'all dealing with, but I'm gonna make sure y'all understand. That's the reason why I bring y'all raw, uncut. Man, I'm bringing you realness, man. Ain't too many people jump on these lives, man, bringing you realness, man. I'm letting you see my flaws, my ups, my downs, everything about me. And I'm able to accept everything about me is me. This is me. So I want you to understand something about me. It's three types of business. My business, your business, and God's business. If I ever pull up on you about your business, I'm either going to be telling you something good about your business, or if it's something that's bad about your business, I'm going to be telling you how you can correct you can correct yourself or change what you. Hey, get her. Hold on, TB ain't fine. Get her. Look, come here. You gonna sit up here. I'm either gonna be trying to get your attention and let you know, man, I think you could do it better if you do this. It's up to you to accept it or not. But I'm not gonna be in your face being judgmental and saying you no good, you this and this. I'm not gonna. I never did that. So when I'm getting there, when I say it's three types of business, my business, your business, and God's business, meaning if it ain't my business, I'm really not even gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna speak on it. It ain't my business. Whatever you dealing with or whatever, I barely even watch the news. It's like every time you look at the news, it ain't doing nothing to disturb you, because it's gonna be some on there you don't like. Man, I'm not worried about trying to fix the things I don't like right now about somebody else. I'm trying to fix what's going on in my life and trying to in line with my better self in order to be able to have a voice and speak on my opinion or redirect somebody. How can I speak on what somebody else got going on when I still got stuff going on in my life that I'm not too happy with? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, before you even start speaking on somebody else's struggle or what somebody else did or what something else about some dogs, this, think about your past. You talking about Mike Vick, this man and changed his life since then. Regardless of what he was doing with his dogs or not. How many people around the world done seen where you done had a little, you meaning dogs that had puppies. And as those puppies start growing up, them puppies eventually start trying to fight each other. How many times have you done stopped your puppies from fighting one another? That don't mean that just what you pushing. You know what I mean? That ain't mean that's what you pushing. That don't mean that you into the dogs fighting on each other. That don't mean that. This is what's going on, man. These dogs are savages, man. We teach these animals what they know. So at the end of the day, whatever was going on with Mike Vick, that's Mike Vick business. That ain't my business, that's Mike Vick business. And whatever he got going, whatever was going on with those animals, at the end of the day, he had the answer to that. Not me. The father gonna sit him down and correct him about that. At the end of the day, that man is like everyone that's walking on the foot of this earth. Check this out. I see what tonight is about. This how it's gonna go. Because for some reason, y'all done start doing all this here you're doing until I came in here. So you can either get with the program or you can be placed in timeout. That's why you're in the cage. Because you wild. How can I trust you to be outside your cage like this? Look, come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come here. Let me show you something. You see this, bro? Look at this. Look what you done. You see this? You see this? You see what you done? That is not tolerated, man. Do you see what that? You see what that is? That's not tolerated, man. Get out, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out, bro. Stop, bro. You already know this, bro. This would have. All right, I got you. 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 Hold that thought. I got you. I see where you want to go. I got you. You know you're a big boy, huh? And you have shown me multiple times that you're very smart, right? And you know this is no-no. I let you out the cage first. You, baby, and Nala first. Because I know, y'all young, y'all still trying to learn how to hold it. So I let y'all out first so you could take care of your business. You came out here and poop, and you came out here and urine. You already knowing that whenever you have to use the potty, you either bark or let me know. You chose to do what you want to do, so get where you're going. You're going to timeout. And you will be in timeout for maybe 15 to 20 minutes to think about what you've done. Because you're making it a habit when you see me and you want to get my attention to let me know that you want to get out. You feel like that's the best option to resort to, right? So since you think that's gonna meet your needs over time, I'm gonna show you what kind of consequences you get with it. And get what? You will not get no treats tonight. When I call it tonight, you will not get no treats. You won't. So this is where you're going. House. 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 Come on. House. House. Good boy. You did good, but you going to time out. That ain't gonna change nothing. Yeah, you going to time out. That ain't gonna change nothing. Hold that thought right quick, Team Inc. family. You'll be our next. And guess what? If I get too many of y'all, and I'm talking about my old heads. I'm talking about my old heads. I get too many of my old heads in there. It's one already in there. If I get one more old head in there, then that means that y'all are the one that's teaching them that, right? Because you're not correcting them. When I'm not a ringer, you're not telling them, hey man, I think you may need to hold that. You already know you're going to go to timeout if you do that. You're not telling them that, right? So that means that every man for himself, right? We're a team. But you thinking like, okay, every man for himself unless I come here with some treats, right? So if you think that's the way we doing things over here, you will have a permanent spot in the garage. That's what you have, a permanent spot in the garage. And then guess where you will be going out? You won't be going outside through the door no more. You'll be going outside through the garage. I'll be raising the garage up so you can let out outside from the garage. So you probably won't see nobody else until you figure it out. Until we figure it out. That's how it's gonna go. So it's up to you. You either can learn with everyone else and we move as a team, or you can learn on your own until you understand that teamwork makes the dream work. There's no one man army. That's not what we got going on. We stick together like family. We work together like family. You need me, I need you. And instead of you focusing on me, that's the reason why I'm noticing. Want me to tell you where you may get your permanent spot at, my boy? You know you're supposed to be my helper, right? You're supposed to be my right-hand man, right? Have you noticed that I got bullies in this house? You're the only pit bull that I have, right? You haven't made it with anyone. You haven't did anything that I allow the ones that's in here that's a different breed do. Have you noticed that? So that means I expect more out of you, because once I rise and you in one is with the rise, and you making sure everybody else is in line, helping me out, then we'll have a tight program. We'll have a program where people are looking at what we got going on like, man, it's beautiful. Man, I like the way you got the dogs in line, this and this here. But if you study running wild, we'll never reach that point. I'm telling you now, this how it's gonna go. This even with me being on live, with the world watching or not, this how it's gonna go. I am for the start eliminating the disturbance. So whoever's causing disturbance, I will be graded. And if I feel like even now I'm feeling like that, after all the hard work that I invested in you, because y'all some of the old heads, Sabi Hobby and you. If I feel like I didn't invest enough time to where I should see a dog that understands my vision, that's what y'all should be under. By now, y'all should understand my vision. Y'all should understand how things go here. But y'all continuously show me that you want to resort to what these new heads are doing, as if you thinking that you supposed to get a pass like them. In your head, you thinking, oh, he letting them get away with it, I can get away with it too. I might as well resort back to the old thing. Get what's going to happen. Get what's going to happen. That's going to get you removed. You're not going to be here. I'm telling you now. Because everybody that's here now that just came looking up to you guys. They waiting on y'all next move. Well, we're going to see what Dice do. If Dice do it, we're going to do it. And the moment you do something that I don't want you doing, they look at you like the big dog, the huncho. when I'm not around. So the moment they see you doing something that I want them doing, they think it's cool. Until you stop doing it, they gonna keep doing it. And if that's what's going, that's what I'm gonna be battling with, and you steady showing them stuff that you have already grown from. Get what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of you, my boy. I love you. I do. I truly love you. I will put you in the home of someone that I love, that I know gonna take good care of you. That's where you'll be. You won't be here. You'll be in another family member home, but you'll probably be in a home with someone that probably don't have any dogs. And TV Inc. family. My dogs, man, I love my dogs, man. I swear I do. I love my dogs so much to where I have to get them warnings, man. I have to let them know what's going on, man. It's just like this, man. This is how I look at my dogs. I look at my dogs like someone that I want to help. I bring them into my life all because I know they need help. I start helping them and showing them that I'm worthy of them. I'm worthy of being able to be trusted, right? And then I say, hey, bro, I just hollered at my ex-supervisor, man. He got a position, man, open, man. He say he gonna hire you right on the spot, man. I know you in need for work. I know it may not be the best of the best, man, but it's gonna get you something to get you started. And then that person say, man, I got you, bro. Where at, bro? This is, man, it's such and such. Man, I got you, bro. Man, listen, man. Man, don't let me down, bro. Please don't let me down, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was blue in my face, bro, when I was hollering at my ex-supervisor, man, because I done turned them on to a couple of people that I was trying to help out like I was trying to help you out, and they let me down, bro. Please, bro. Don't let me down, bro. Fool, go to the job. I'm trusting this fool. To not let me down. Man, I promise you, bro, I ain't gonna let you down on everything, bro. He get the job. Stay on the job probably a good strong 3 weeks and a half, and just start showing up late. My ex-superintendent called, hey, man, is John with you, man? I'm like, nah, he ain't with me. He supposed to be at work. Ain't y'all on the clock right now? Yeah, man, that's why I'm calling you. What's up, man? He ain't up there? Nah, man, he ain't came. He came yesterday. He left early and said he needed to take care of something. And hold on right quick, TV Inc. family. Hold on. I think I may got me another one need to be in time. Is you understanding what's going on? Is you understanding what's going on? Because if you don't understand what's going on, you will be in there too. If I get too many of y'all in there, guess what I'm gonna do? There'll be enough dogs in there where you are able to sit in there 24 hours. Only reason why I don't let y'all sit in there 24 hours is because I feel sorry for you, and I don't want you sitting in there by yourself for 24 hours. But if I get more than one disobedient dog inside that garage, I would let y'all sit in there for 24 hours. Keep quiet. But I put my trust in my partner, man, because, he told me, he gave me his word. It's like my dogs. I've been with my dogs so long. I've been petting them, softly on the head. I've been feeding them, giving them treats and everything. In the beginning when they first got here, they didn't know me. So they was kind of timid. They would dare the head down. I had to show affection to break them out that shell. You understand me? Once they come up out of the shell, Now, you know, they more comfortable, they walking around, they know I mean good, they jumping on me, showing me love, and I'm letting them know you're a good boy, man. Good boy, I'm glad to see that you out of your shell, man. It's good to have you here, man. I've been waiting on you to open up, man, and, you know, embrace the system that we have here, man, and et cetera, man. Here go your treat, man. You're doing good, man. Keep up the good work, son. I'm proud of you. Jump around, he jumping, happy, and this and this. I'm like, okay. He understand it now. Then all of a sudden, we bring someone else in. Instead of him focusing on the system that we already been building on, he sees someone else come to the camp. I start focusing on teaching the other dog what's going on at the camp. And he feel left out. And all of a sudden, he go back to something that we have grown from. I'm like, dang, I trusted my guy to understand what's going on. And he resorted back to the old thing. Man, hold on, let me turn around. Now I'm trying to focus on one other dog and focus on him as well, like trying to get him back with the program. What you doing? Just like your friend. Somebody you trying to help. I'm breaking this down so you understand how I feel about my animals. So you finally call your partner, hey man, bro, what's going on, man? Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Man, bro, I woke up late, bro, and I just didn't even bother to go, bro. I already knew I was too late. They was gonna count. That was gonna be a point, bro. So I said to myself, even though I show up at work, it's still gonna be a point. He like, dang, bro, I understand that, bro, man. I understand, bro. Man, try to tighten up, bro. The superintendent hollered at me, man. You know, that's my guy, man. We go way back, man. You know, I was one of them ones, man. I just left the company because I wanted to, you know, start investing into my own business and stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro, I got you, bro. This and this here. All of a sudden, he give me his word again. Now this time, I ain't knowing because I ain't keeping up with him. You know, I'm thinking he's staying on the square, man, and standing on business, man, and making sure he show up and show out, man. Come to find out, superintendent let me know, man, hey, man, he pointed out, bro. When I check back in with him, man, what's going on with John, man? He doing better, man. He gave me his word. This is my guy. I may not see him all the time, but it's my guy, though. You know what I'm saying? I make sure he good. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't called me in a while, so I'm thinking everything is A-okay, you know. Because you know how it is, man. When people starting, you know, get their mojo back, man, they got their focus. They got to turn the business now. You know, even though they going, you know, time to time he may bust him, hey, man, what you got going on, bro? Man, ain't nothing, man. The same old, man, dealing with these dogs, man. Yeah, bro, I just, you know, just wanted to holler at you, man. I ain't heard from you in a couple of days. Overstood, man. You still holding on up there? Yeah, man, I'm good. Lying to me. I'm already knowing you're lying to me. Supervisor already told me you to point out. I just ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna see how long you hold on to that. Same with my dogs. My dogs giving me they word. I got you, Dad. I got you. I swear I'm gonna do better. Give me a treat. I swear. I got you. Man, I got you, man. You know you don't supposed to get this treat, man. You let me down, bro. You tripping, bro. Everybody counting on you. I'm counting on you. And then when I turn my back, you back to doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know, bro. I'm trying to let you make it, bro. I'm finna get ready to start putting my foot down on you, bro. Finna start getting faces some time eyes, bro. You know we go way back. That's when I have to have a relationship with my dogs, my relationship with my dogs. You know what I'm saying? My dogs keep showing me, you know, all right, I got it. I got it. I ain't gonna let them die. We doing good. You know, I'm putting food in bowl. They eating their food on time. You know, they doing things. They going in the highs when I tell them to go in the high. They sitting when I ask them to sit. You know, they coming. You know, when I say come here on my command, they coming to me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing stuff they normally do. So I'm thinking we got us something going on. Okay, I'm good. And we feeding treats. I'm not knowing that my dog done got clever a little bit. You know, he making me think everything is good. And he didn't build my trust. He didn't build it up. We didn't build up a trust like I trust him now. So I don't have my eye on him like a hawk no more. I let him go outside and do his thing. I got this my boy. We been riding. He been showing me when I'm watching him, everything is good. It's Gucci now. I ain't gotta watch him. Let him go outside. And I'm not knowing when I turn, I start turning my head off, you know what I'm saying, and let him do his thing. All of a sudden I get him. Knock. Oh, he's at the door. Ding dong. What the hell? Who is it? Oh, this Mark. It's your neighbor, man. Oh, man, what's going on, Mark? Man, I don't know if you know your dog out here in the front. My dog? Yeah, man, your dog all in my yard. I know you're a good dog, man. He big old boy. This here, woo. There you go, right there. Son, what is you doing, man? Get on in the highs, bruh. I put him in the highs. Have a long talk with him. Just like my boy. My boy, John. Man, bruh, I'm gonna go on and keep it real with you, bruh. You know you pointed out. Yeah, bro, I was gonna tell you, bro. I just knew, bro. Goddamn me, bro. You had pulled some string, bro. You really get, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to tell you, bro. Woo. I ain't, bro. You know all you could have did was tell me, bro. That hurt me, bro. This is why you lying to me, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I could understand that, bro. You just probably just having one of you just having a hard time trying to put this thing together, bro. You know, I understand your struggle right now, bro. This and this here, bro. You should. Yeah, I know it, bro, man. You know, I apologize, bro. You know what I'm saying, man, bro? I got you, bro. I swear, bro. Man, it ain't nothing, bro. You still my boy, man. Still my boy. Hold on right quick, T-Man. I don't know what's special about you doing that. I really don't know what's special about that. I'm trying to figure out why that's so special. You sit here in your paws and you digging inside this bowl, like this bowl is doing you any harm. What is this bowl doing? What you getting? It's an exercise? All right, that probably be good for you. I'm gonna let you do that. It's just getting knowing. Just hope you cut it out eventually. After a while, I hope you get tired and you cut that out. Cause you digging in that bowl like you digging for gold or something. That's baby, y'all. She was that little was starting to get on my nose. The bowl is clear. She putting the paws in her. She digging in the and she digging in the bowl and it's going off. I'm like, hey, what is that? And that's her digging in it. But I looked at the beauty in her doing it too. It's a workout, so I'm gonna let her work herself out, tire herself out, and build a little strength in her front legs. So it's beauty in what she's doing. So I'm gonna let her do that if that's what she want to do. But yeah. He tell me, man, man, bro, man, bro, I got you, bro. I apologize, bro. Well, man, that ain't nothing, bro. We gonna get past this. Now all of a sudden he back at square one. Hey, bro, can you take me to this job interview, bro? Yeah, where it's at? Oh, such and such. Well, he wanted to just trying to get a job at now, probably about 15, 20 minutes. From the city. I pulled up on him, hey bro, I'm gonna pay you, give you some gas money. Nah, bro, you ain't gotta give me no gas money, bro. You good, bro. More of the story when I'm getting at TV Ink family is that after a while, someone started burning their bridges. They started showing you they just can't get right. And no matter how much you put it down or look out for them, et cetera. Sometimes you have to make them face a reality they don't want to face. Even though it may be a pill you can't swallow and it bothers you that you got to swallow this pill. But sometimes the hardest thing for you to do is sometimes the best thing for you to do. So even though I knowing these dogs have been with me for so long, I love them, they gifts to me, I also have to be able to take out the time, man, and talk to the Father and let the Father know, man, hey, man, you know, Father, I understand that these are gifts that you have given me. And, man, I must say, man, you know, I'm putting my best foot forward. You know, I'm doing what you asked out of me, you know, when it comes to, you know, making sure they fed, they got water, and they have a safe place and clean environment to be, you know, and enjoy being in a lovable home, man, surrounded by people that love them, you know, et cetera, right, Father? But, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Father. This one right here, man, I'm ready to put him in a new station, man, put him in a new place, man, because he cutting up in a way to where, man, it's about that time to go on and let him push on, man. It's about that time to let him, you know, enjoy the fruits of being in another home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put him in any one home, but I may need to put him in someone home that can focus on just him, because right now, I got a nice amount of dollars, Father. You know, you gave me plenty of gifts, you know, and I can't place one focus on one animal when I have 8 more animals to have to watch over and teach as well. You know, you know, it's just the way it is, man. I got to think about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times 10, the Father be like, you can't handle it? You know, the Father, he ain't trying to hear none of that what you talking about. You start saying that, he start making the way you face more reality. Oh, you can't handle that. My chosen one, my son. You can't handle that? You know what I'm saying? And Father, you've been wondering why you still dragging on getting rid of him. The Father, you forgot we're on the Father time. So when the days you thought about getting rid of him, the Father then changed, made you focus on, place your focus somewhere that made you wonder what was, dang, why I left? I was supposed to be doing something today. You done forgot what you supposed to do. That's because the Father said that, hey, yeah, you ain't gonna do it. Yeah, you finna face that reality. If he's a challenge, I need him to be your challenge, to bring the best out of you. So, you know, TV Inc. family, man, I'm understanding now, man, that what's going on, brother? Nah, he ain't slow. He very smart. It's just my dogs. You know, when you got so many dogs, they just love, especially dogs that love you, man. My dogs love me, man. And they love to be able to get pet by me, man. They love to get that kiss on the forehead. They love to be held. They love to be, you know, just in the presence of me. And when I'm showing one affection, the other one feel like they ain't loved no more. They feel they like children, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you show one child attention, or you get one child something that the other one didn't get, the other one feel like they left out and feel like you don't love them, and then they start being rebellious. You know, all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing with my animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just sharing this here with you guys, you know, because I'm being transparent. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hide nothing from you guys, man. I want you guys to understand what you signing up for when you embrace this way of life, man. This way of life, regardless of what people are saying, man, this way of life is only easier to be able to stand up under this pressure if your heart and your mind is in the right place. If your head is in the game in the right place and your emotions intact, man, you can survive. It's easy. It's a smooth sail. But if you still haven't conquered your emotions and your head is all over the place because you're trying to do too much, you can get overwhelmed. Because you got to remember, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, but it's weight that you carry with being an entrepreneur. It come with paperwork. It come with your product. It come with people. It come with everything. Especially if you're a one-man army, you doing this here by yourself. You may got a team behind you, but everybody don't have your vision. So everybody is not in oneness with what you believe in right now until they start seeing more. You know, people are more visual type of people, man. They want to see it first. Let me see if this working. So before I drop my jaw, I need to make sure, yeah, there's money coming in before You know what I'm saying? So when you understanding that, you know what I'm saying, and you left alone at times and have to face what comes with building this thing up by yourself. It's not gonna be one of those things to where you able to just sit up on, you able to just sit in your rocket chair 85% of the time and just be relaxed. Nah, nah. Man, I swear, man, it's beauty. It's beauty in the beast. It's beauty in the beast, man. But boy, cause boy, beast mode, man, is a challenge at times. Why, man? What you mean? You say beast mode is a challenge at times. What you mean by beast mode, man? Being on the go, staying focused is a challenge too. You know that, right? Where you getting at? What? This is why it's a challenge, brother. Because you understand the beauty in staying focused, right? Do you have to understand when you got a tunnel vision, you seeing your goal, your mind is okay, I need to stay on this, I need to keep my head in the game. I need to, I'm seeing my goal. Do you understand that once you begin that journey, hey, once you begin that journey, it looked like everything when you seeing your goal and you seeing that road, everything look clear. You like, oh, that's easy, man. I can get there. But the moment you start that journey, all of a sudden, hey man, how you doing, man? Man, I'm doing good, man. You happy? You know, when you got a clear mind and things are going good in your life, you be relieved. And you have this thing about yourself the way you just want to help everyone. You want everyone to be where you at in life. You just want everybody to understand the beauty and your happiness and this here, woo, right? So people gonna come along on your journey. Hey man, how you doing, man? How you doing, brother? But you headed, you headed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You headed to the land of milk and honey. But you gonna run across people, headed that way. You focus though. You focus. You still in your head if you shake your hand. Y'all know I need to, when I talk to him, I'm gonna get back on track and get what I need. Yeah, man, man, it's been good, man. Man, I'm doing all right, man. It's been a long time, bro. I ain't seen you, man, but I ain't seen you in a while, man. Man, it's good seeing you, brother, man. Life been good on my end, man. Woo, woo. Yeah, man, things, it's been all right on my end, man. I lost my mother, man. And after I lost my mother, man, 3 months later, man, my father died, man. Me and my child's mother have divorced, and I've been having trouble, man, living from pillar to post, man. Things ain't been doing too well on my end, this and this here. And you just being someone that understand, when somebody at the bottom, because you've been there before, you feel like, man, I can get it, man. I throw him a crutch, man. I'm gonna help my buddy out. It's my buddy, man. You know what I mean? We go way back, man. I understand his struggle, man. And you still got your mind while you talking to him. You still got your head in the game, after you finish this conversation with him or do whatever you're gonna do with him. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get back on the path. You gonna get back on, get back rolling. You understand me? So, after you and your buddy, long-term friend that you ran across, man, and it took some L's or whatever, that was lessons, you know what I'm saying? And with attached to some blessings that he ain't seen yet, you end up leaving him with a care pack or nothing. Man, I understand, bro. I'm doing all right, but everything counted for. But bro, I feel your pain, bro. I'm gonna just take this one. I'm gonna take this one. I ain't gonna trip about this one. I'm gonna just give you a couple of hundreds. It's cool, huh? Give you 400 to get you going. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But you pinching off something that's already was counted for. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is you telling them, even though it's counted for, bro. Man, we go way back, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you 400, brother. Hoping to hold you over, man. And this is my number, bro. Holler at me if you ever need me, brother. Holler at me if you ever need me. Hey, bro, man, appreciate you, bro, man. Thank you, bro, man. It's been a long time, bro, man. I stay in touch with you, brother. This and this here, and you drive, you push on. You're on that path, you back to the happiness. And you still got it in the back of your head. Dang, I just gave him $400. I gotta make up for it. I know it's gonna come. I ain't gonna trip about it. but you still drilling. You're still poking at you because everything was even already. Everything you was set for your goal. You know what I'm saying? You already had everything counted for, and you already knew you was ready for the finish line. But now you done took a couple of 400s off. You took 400 off your stack. You know what I'm saying? And with, you know, being optimistic about it, like, man, I'm gonna end up getting it back. It's all good, you know. The Father gonna bless me tenfold. He gonna make sure, that's made up for or whatever. And then you get on your path. You run across, see one of your children, you know what I'm saying? Then they got older now, and one of your children is one that you study, always giving a lecture about, giving a lecture to. Man, son, you need to start getting up, bro. You need to get yourself together, bro. I don't know what you're doing. You started smoking that weed, man. And yeah, man, you ain't holding on them jaws, boy. I ain't gonna keep going to my wallet, boy. You got dang me, boy. I'm telling you, man. You already pinched out 4 already. This your blood. You know what I'm saying? This your son. You know what I'm saying? You want him to be better than you. You know what I'm saying? He kind of straying off a little bit, but you still see that he still got to go in him. So you end up put a little something on him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking at that one as something you pinched off the stack, man. For some, you looked at this here like this immediate right here. This family right here. This the core right here. So I ain't tripping about that. Now all of a sudden you knowing, dang, I done pinched 500 off this thing. Hopefully by the time I make it to the finish line, that we, everything will be back in one is in some. You know what I'm saying? Get back on the path, man. Everything. You focus though. You focus, but you lose. You focus, but you starting to allow your emotions to cloud your best judgment. You starting to letting your insecurities play on you and make you feel like if you say no, that you let somebody down. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. So you getting on this path, you building up, man. You get back to it. You like, dang, man, at 500, man, you getting closer to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And you like, man, still ain't got that 500 back, but you ain't understand the blessings that's coming with it. The blessings that's coming with it is the blessings you're not seeing. You know what I'm saying? Where you getting at that, brother? The Father is making you understand that I put it together for you, but I want you to focus on getting you together first. Get there first. Once you get there, what I have set for you, and you piece that puzzle together and get going, then you'll be able to catch those loose ends and help people out. Bless them with the gift of information that cannot be spent, destroyed, or forgotten. Bless them with that. Leave that with them. You know what I'm saying? Leave the information with them. That information will last a lifetime. Once you plant that seed, it'll keep growing and growing and growing. And this will be something that they'll pass on and to their loved ones, to someone they love that's gonna grow and grow and grow, and they're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But you're not seeing it like that right now. You ain't understanding. You feel like you're doing a good deed, this good thing. The Father, the Father praised that. The Father look, yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm proud of that. But the Father like, yeah, I'm blessing you. And if you feel like you can handle that, don't get weighed when you start getting down to this finish line and I'm talking to you and you forget about the talks that we having as you head there. Don't think that because I didn't come out the blue and allow somebody to pull up on you and say, man, the Father said give you this here, that I'm not here with you. But a lot of times we get so distracted and then get to that finish line and then go according to plan. And then we get in there and we writing up paperwork and stuff. We getting a lot of stuff executed. But the main paperwork that need to get done to solidify, to go and finalize everything is where you shout it. You're like, damn, man, how can I get this money together? Then you start leaning towards some of your resources. But and these resources you leaning towards is people that you felt like you can count on if you ever need. These some of the resources that you have helped out, and you kind of feel like you kind of been counting their pockets a little bit the way they in position, or even if you haven't been counting their pockets, you knowing that they got some motion going on, and to where You know, they understand your credit is good. And you think when you call their phone, hey man, look out, Bill, man, man, I need you right now, brother. What's going on, man, my boy? Man, bro, man, I'm like 500 short, man. You know, I got some paperwork that I got going on. This right here gonna finalize everything for me. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I got my money tied down or something, man. I can get you probably tomorrow or something, bro. Or the day before. You like, huh? You like, no, it's out. Hello? Do who? No, I'm in the house. No one outside. What you mean? What you mean you heard somebody outside? I don't see no one. So, you like, man, nah, bro, you all good. I mean, I'm good. You know, I ain't tripping. You know, I understand, bro. It ain't nothing but love, bro. I catch up with you. Let me make another phone call. Then you call somebody else that you can feel like you can rely on or whatever, and they kind of spin you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the same thing or whatever, and then all of a sudden you done run out of some of your options, and then now you're at the round table with these folks, and you're like, hey, man, I'm gonna have to follow back up on this, man. I'm gonna have to follow back up on this probably sometime next week, if that's cool with y'all. Well, we ain't gonna have no more openings. It's that we won't be we got a full line, man. We not gonna be available, man, until March. You're like, God dang, man. March, that's why I'm at in the line. It's gonna be probably March. Yeah, March. We gonna have something open by March 18th. Man. All right, well, put me in that slot. Now all of a sudden you left out of there. Your emotions kind of stirred up. You trying to stay focused. You trying to keep your heart and your mind on happiness. Like, man, it ain't nothing you did. I did a good thing, but you still got that. You got evil. You got evil playing on you, tapping you in your head too. Man, you know, you just called a couple of your homeboys, man. They the same ones you helped, man, to get themselves together. Then you kind of leaving out of there, you know, with like, damn, you fit in one of those states, like, damn, man. So you are already attracting energy. It's like a signal that you sending out to one that's against you. When they hear you, damn. That's evil. That's evil right here that I'm talking about. They hear that, you hear your damn, man. Evil. Did y'all hear that? We heard emotion. What was that? Oh, that's the one that was the father been working on. It's doing good, man. What's going on? Why he over there doing that? Boss, master, he didn't have the money to do what he was trying to. Oh yeah. So what happened? Oh, I heard him, boss. I was sitting on the side like you told me, boss. Master, he was complaining about somebody about some money or something, and this here. And you know, evil still have abilities to be able to look into your life, because they in the spiritual realm. You more caught up in the physical realm, so you don't understand that evil is just in the spiritual realm and understand the physical realm in a way that you don't understand right now. So he able to tap into your mental, get in your mental, and you hearing, listening to your thinking, something that you probably used to fall victim to back when he had you a little bit. You know, evil, even though you may not sell your soul, evil have played a role in your life. If you ever leaned it towards, you know, a negative thought or some negative energy or a defeat or whatever, that's what the enemy plays. So whenever you lean toward defeat or you lean toward negative thought about something, either you done been in the home of evil, you were walking around and know where you was going. That's the reason why you was in a state of doubt. That's the reason why you was allowing yourself to be governed by opinions. You was allowing yourself to be manipulated to be a part of certain environments, and you had to be rock a certain way and stuff like this here. So evil have already, and remember what I was telling you guys about the subconscious system. Evil already put enough information in your subconscious system to now you think those thoughts are you. That's why you hear people all the time, man. You know, every now and then I go with my second mind. My second mind sometimes, you know, it goes according to plan. Woo, you start believing in that. You start thinking that's you. So when you hearing this, you ain't mindful that, dang, I'm falling for some of the same bait that I was falling for before I reached the point where I'm at. So you're not conscious of this until later on, once you end up leaving this building and you trying to put this thing together and you trying to walk right. You trying to run your own business. You trying to do your own thing. You had the money that you need to get started, you know, to start, even though it probably was gonna be a challenge for you after you got all your paperwork. It didn't stop there. Because you got to go through this here. Then you piecing these puzzles. It's called a process. So you're going to go through these processes. Because even though you made them study, you haven't experienced yet. Yeah, you got the knowledge, but you don't have the wisdom yet. You have the knowledge and understanding. You have the knowledge and understanding, but you don't have the wisdom. Wisdom is experiencing something. That's what wisdom is, experiencing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the experience yet. You got the knowledge and understanding. You understanding what you need to do. You have the knowledge to comprehend what you understand. So you know, it's you know, you think you got it together, but you ain't experienced nothing yet. You really ain't, you know, got hands on and started experiencing what it's like to be faced with people saying that, oh, that's not right. The things done changed a little bit here. You know, I know what you're talking about, but that was 3-4 years ago, something changed. And a lot of people like, man, I know ain't nothing changed. But yeah, what is it? And then they bring in change to you, like, dang, that's something I ain't even studied. This ain't nothing I remember. But explain to me, you learn and you comprehend. You're like, dang, this sounds like something new, and you getting defeated. Like you already like, ah, damn, if it ain't one thing, it's another. This is what you start doing. You start thinking, creating this kind of system. You start resorting to this kind of thinking. Like, damn, man, ain't one thing, it's another, man. And you're like, dang, man, damn. And you're going through this hill and you go back to what we're gonna get back to where I left off. You leaving out of here, you feeling like you done called on somebody, now you start feeding it to some of that old thinking. You heading back and you done turn back around. You made it to your goal, but when you got there, you didn't have everything together because you was trying to save everybody instead of understanding saving everybody don't come with this, putting something in their hand. Saving someone can come with just a man. How are you, brother? Man, I'm doing fine, man. I got some stuff on my chest now, man. But you know, man, brother, I know what you're dealing with, bro. But I've been through that, man, and this is how I overcame it. You just saved his life because he ran out of options. That's the reason why he ain't feeling like he in a rut. You brought something new to the table now. Man, appreciate you, brother. I'm glad I ran across you, bro. That's something I needed, boy. I appreciate that, bro. You just saved a man's life. Saving someone in need of cash. You can tell them, man, hey, bro, man, they got a loan company, man. It don't matter what your credit is, bro. Man, I done went everywhere, bro. Who is it, bro? Man, such and such, bro. Man, I ain't even think about them, boy. But I so appreciate you, bro. Boy, you're a blessing, boy. I appreciate you, bro. You just saved a man. Should I speak? Should I keep speaking? I'm gonna keep going though. So it don't come with always putting something in somebody else's hand and then hurting yourself in the end. The Father wants you to be a giving creature. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be able to share the wealth. He wants you to be able to guide and show. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he wants you to focus on getting self together first. I'm working on you. We're going to get to that part. Stop trying to do what I'm not ready for you to do yet. You're not ready just yet. You still got your emotions out of the way. I'm still waiting. Look how emotional you done got. You just come from out of this place. The Father had already been telling you, way before you got down there. It's okay, man. You know you finna get in there, and you know things probably not gonna go according to plan, but hold your head up. Father really want to tell you, I'm finna allow you to experience what you finna experience, so you'll understand that you have to piece your puzzle together first. Get your puzzle complete first. And then you can start helping completing someone else's puzzle. If your puzzle is not complete, why are you using things that I'm giving you to help you complete the puzzle? Why are you giving it to someone else right now? You can just give someone something that's way more valuable than what I've done so far, verbally. Because that's all I'm doing with you. So far, you ain't noticed how your blessings came? I've been verbally giving them to you. You've been working for them. Yeah, every now and then I move a mountain for you. You know what I'm saying? And put it in order for you. You know, I got it like that. I can do that. You know, I'm the creator. I'm the father. I can do that. But mainly, I ain't been doing nothing but giving you information and been showing you through signs this is where to go. And you've been doing good. And then you start headed, you know, to your goal, and then you start getting distracted by, you know, friends, and then you got your people, you know, saying you starting to, you know, level up, and then they thinking you just really got it like that, and they got their hands out, and you don't want to let nobody down. You see, I'm still working on you. Look how all these emotions you got going on. You feeling like if you tell somebody now that you done someone wrong. And that's the problem right there. That's what I'm working on right now. I want you to get your emotions intact. You need to conquer thyself first. You need to understand who you are, where you come, and what you stand for in order to serve your purpose. You have to in line with the spiritual realm. You got everything together in the physical. You done been through it. How many times I done let you make your own decisions, and I sit back out there and guide you so long and let you do your own thing. And then I just finally said it's enough. Now come back in. You know, you done learned enough. You got enough information now to where you can use the abilities that I give you in the spiritual realm to control everything in the physical realm, the way you can be a success and be a success in the eyes of others. But you have to conquer thyself first, son. So you ain't hearing this though. You kind of bored a little bit. You kind of feeling some type of way like, damn, man. Man, I made it all the way down there, man. And then you try not to, you're not trying to reflect back on you giving up the money you gave up with, you know, to certain people. And then you like, man, I ain't even tripping. Then all of a sudden, you have to remember, you go on and swallow that pill and you put your head back up there in that water up on your chest right here. You back in, walking that water, you heading back to the land. That water going down. It's going down, you get up in there, and you got your head back in the game. But you want me to tell you what's going on still? Because your emotions, you still letting your emotions get the best of you. Damn, I need to get some way to get this money. I got about 2 more months. I got 2 months before I'm able to take care of what I need to take care of. I'm gonna get that together. But you ain't considering those other factors that you keep forgetting about. Yeah, you still gotta live. You got bills. Your dogs need feed. Yeah, this comes with being a businessman, an entrepreneur. So when you're an entrepreneur, every time it starts looking sweet, that's when you start having people that's trying to come through and get them a clean sweep in. Uh-oh, he got it. Let me sweep some of this up out of here. Trying to sweep you out. They trying to sweep up all the crumbs, everything from up under you. You become a walking lick. Oh, yeah, he got it now. Look, bro, been driving that damn thing. Boy, that 2026 thing, boy, that boy, I seen it, boy. That boy futuristic, bro. That boy, they got all kinds of features on there. Man, and he just got the house. He paid on, brother, himself in that house, boy. I swear, bro. Whoo, boy. My boy got it, boy. And you just got that big old heart, man, God doing his work on you. You got that big old heart to where, you know, now you know, I'm trying to stack my dream a reality. Wanna be ballin' in my hood so that everyone can see. You now, you wanna show everybody. I told y'all, I had it figured out. But you get so dry, get so You get so wrapped around wanting everybody to see, not knowing that your emotions is causing your life, and your emotions is causing your thinking and your emotions to be like a door that's open to where it's like this. It's swinging in and out. Why? Because you got people coming in and out ain't living right. You got evils that are coming in and out of your life. It just coming, everybody coming in, taking, leaving. Coming in, taking, leaving. And sometimes they not even taking physically. They taking because they leaving all this stuff on your belief window and all this stuff inside your mental, leaving this stuff back on you. You probably told them now, like, man, bro, goddamn, bro, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? They leaving that shit. They leaving that with you. The kids coming, you telling them now, man, we ain't doing, we get you one pair of shoes. Man, boss, man, get your one pair of shoes. You can get your one pair of shoes and get your 4, 5 outfits. Man, Pops, you know we on it. Well, that's not how it's going now. If you want to buy those high expensive Jordans, we're not going to keep spending those $500 or $600 on tennis shoes, and then we start buying clothes. You wanted me to spend $4,000 or $5,000 on 4 or 5 outfits? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? $1,000 on 4 or 5 outfits. Yeah, we ain't doing that this year. You either go, you can get your 2 pair of shoes. I'm gonna give you a spending limit of $250. All right, Pops, go in the stores, and they so used to the system that you already created, but now you got your gear on right. You understand, and okay, I gotta value the dollar. I gotta understand this stuff that's going on in order to be able to reach the point to where I'm successful and I can be able to move mountains and really do it big and do this stuff to where I ain't got nothing, I ain't hurting for no money because now I got cash flow. My money working for me now. I have to be able to control. I have to be able to control the money. I have to understand the value of the dollar. I have to cherish every gift that I'm receiving. But we get so wrapped around now, we got that leverage now. We living a little better and we get so emotional and excited. You know, in order to be able to avoid the madness and the things that can really distract you, you have to control your emotions. You can't get too excited when you hit it. Let's just say in a normal dice game in a casino, you started out with 1,000. You at this table, boom, you had your game face on, you had your, should I say, your poker face on, and you was focused on your shot. You focusing. I hit now. Hit now. Now you to build that 1,000 up to like 20K now. Now you're so excited because you got, leverage now. Now you just getting, yeah, here it is now. Dang, God, dang. Man, bet 500, you wasn't even betting 500. You start upping the ante, you start doing, you want me to tell you what's going on? Your emotions are starting to get all out of whack, and you starting to get too cocky and arrogant to a point to where you thinking you unstoppable. So now you're allowing your emotions to cloud your best judgment. Now you're becoming a victim to something that's gonna get the best of you. Why? Because now you're getting so cocky to where the roll is not the same roll when you just came to the table with the 1,000. The roll that you was rolling, you was throwing out there at first was a little more stiff and accurate. It was more, yeah. But now you done got up to like 15,000. You think you got enough leverage. Now you just throwing them out there. Watch I do anything. Watch this here. I do anything, and you crapping too. It stop being focused. You stop focusing on your game shot. It's the same with your success. When people start coming along and, bringing this stuff on in your life and you being too open to do it, trying to beat up for everybody, man, you'll find yourself with a whole lot of problems that ain't even your problems. Why? Because your emotions are so out of whack because you're trying to let everybody see that you're doing good now. So now all of a sudden, your mental and your emotions is like a swinging door. Everybody started coming in that don't supposed to be in. People going out that don't supposed to be. Yeah, they like in and out of your life. Like they coming in your territory, leaving all these sad stories and all this negative energy in your life. Got you all upside down and doing. And then you wondering what's going on. You ain't understanding that energy is like carrying tons of weight. Emotions are like weight. When you allow negative energy and negative emotions to play a major role in your life and start playing on your insecurities and start having you feeling all out of whack because certain things ain't going on, man, you start falling victim to them same emotions. That's the reason why they say birds of feather flock together. That's why they say you have to be careful of the environments that you're in. You know, we always want to be clever. Shit, don't matter who I'm around. I ain't gonna do that shit they doing, though. It don't matter if you're not doing the shit they doing or not, and you overcome it. You in a negative environment. So whenever something come up, you a accessory of it. Meaning at the end of the day, yeah, you may didn't do what they did. You probably didn't do what they did, but you was around, was you? Yeah, but I didn't do what they did. And then you know how a lot of citizens do. A lot of citizens now are following street laws. Well, I ain't gonna snitch on nobody. You're a whole citizen. You wake up to pay taxes. You wake up to go to work. Now you done allow yourself to fall victim to street laws now. I ain't no snitch though. So you a citizen. You don't commit no crimes. You in an environment with somebody you thought was a friend. Now they got you in wrapped up in this stuff that you ain't got nothing to do with it. And since you trying to keep it too real, you finna get ready to go to the penitentiary keeping it too real and may not finna get you probably finna get more time than the one that done something done. Trying to hold on, man. I ain't a snitch. You're a citizen. Why'd you hold on? You ain't a snitch. You know what a citizen is? But we're not gonna get into that. But I'm saying, we get so wrapped up around these things being too bulletproof or too stiff to a point to where we're not paying attention to the things that's causing us to fall victim to the things that's weighing heavy on us. And then the thing about the microchip is that, boy, once it's in there, boy, it's hard at times, man, to get it out your head. You're gonna have somebody to pull up on you, man, that's probably that's real close to you. You barely see these people. They just pull up on you out of nowhere and just say you acting funny. I ain't asked you for nothing, but just planting that seed in your head saying you acting funny now. Now guess what happened? You talk to them, all right? Acting funny, what you mean? Y'all tripping. I hate when people start doing that. And guess what happened? You telling them that, but when you depart and they go their way upset and you go your way upset, guess what's happening? That's conversation y'all just had instead of drilling. It started repeating itself. You took this stuff home. Now you done took this stuff home to your significant other. Tell me why am I seeing my brother, he trying to act like he talking about I'm acting funny. Now you done brought this home to your queen or to your husband and you already knowing how they feel about you. Now they in an uproar. Now y'all harboring and y'all making this a conversation about these type of people on the regular. I'm speaking on everything that I'm speaking on TB Inc. family. It's because I want you to understand what you are up against, man. These are the things you have to be mindful of, man, in order to become the success that your heart desire. In order to align with your vision and stay focused, you have to ignore the noise on the outside. Be a vibrant person, be vibrant, be happy, be willing to help people, but you don't always have to give people your money out your pocket when you help them. I would rather give someone something that's gonna help them. That's gonna help them keep food on their table for a lifetime to give them something that's gonna help them for a moment. And a lot of people be like, yeah, bro, I know what you're saying, bro, but bro, I'm really in help right now. You don't understand what I'm saying. You just see them crispy $100 bills and that's your only focus. You heard what I'm saying, but in your head, you talking about you ain't trying to hear that. I done did that already. How many people I done ran across, done that to me? You come pull up on them, you giving them understanding about something, and you trying to help them. But you gonna give them, so you gonna give them what you gonna give them out the wallet, because you already let them know you gonna get it to them. But in their head, they mainly focus on what they trying to do, and what you talking about right now, they saying they done tried to do that already. They may not be telling you that verb, but you can pay. If you're a person that's lifing, you can tell by face expression, postures. You can tell about everything, the response. You can tell about everything when somebody is really engaged, or they hearing you, but that ain't how they feeling. You can see it. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is, man, you have to be mindful of people like the ones that say you still talking. See, the thing that I've noticed, people fear what they don't understand, and they hate what they can't control. It's bothering this dude or whoever this is in my comment column that I'm opening up and I'm building on life. Something that he probably ain't even faced yet. Why? Because he probably got his mask on right now. That's the reason why you see on his profile picture something that probably don't even represent him as a person. He probably embracing something he don't know anything about. Probably got a demon picture, or you got all these emblems of something that don't even represent you. You don't know nothing about that. And whenever it's time for you to face something that don't even care two flying F's about you, all they want to do is use you and abuse you. You're going to be trying to find your way back to the light. I know the truth, bringing you the truth, trying to make you understand the system that you're up against, trying to make you understand where your balance lies, where your power lies. And you telling me I'm still talking. It'll be different if I was talking about something that's not worthy of being heard or even sitting and listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about something that's real life. This is something real people that's really life and can see. These are the things that we face with on a regular, regardless if my struggle sound a little off a little bit, because it's not much like a lot that you done dealt with, but you can see it. And it's some of the emotions that you have dealt with, maybe in a different field, but it's the same struggle. Because that's what's going on. We all deal with the same struggles, just different devils. No matter how you want to look at it. No matter how you want to look at it. The devils that I deal with, boy, if you only knew who I was and why I deal with them. Devil, what you deal with, probably son. Not trying to make no one sound like I'm a big I and a little you. I'm the big I and you, a little you. I'm just saying, what I'm bringing to you is something that a lot of people would probably say, man, he living in the fairy world, bro. He sound like one of the most normal penitentiary dudes that go down there and read a whole lot of books. They start putting you in a box because they can't understand why you are so in oneness with something that they think is not going on. Why are you so fixated on this reality? Why you believe so much in this here? Why is this here that they keep asking you question after question? Instead of them saying to themselves, I need to hear this guy out and reflect on my life and see if what he's saying is in line with truth. And once you reflect on it, you're like, damn. Yeah, it was a little different, but it was all the same struggle. Man, this guy really owns something, man. He really trying to reach me with something, man. I may need to keep tapping in and listening to this, yo. That's the reason why I keep telling you guys, man. In order to be able to market anything and sell any product, the people have to buy into the man with the product first. They got to like you as a person first. It got to be something about you that make them want to buy your product. You can go to people, you can have a appreciate the gift. You can go to a table with a lot of stuff. You can go to a table with a lot of stuff on it that you like and you want to buy. But if that person that's selling you that product give you that vibe of, guess what you're going to do? I was just looking in your head, you're like, I really wanted this shit. This motherfucker, yeah, this disrespect for this, then you gonna get in the car, I just find it somewhere else. These are facts. This ain't made up. This is real life. How many people you know wouldn't want to shop with someone that they can pull up on with their dog and buy their dog and talk to them about life, or talk about them with something that they probably don't want to talk to nobody else about, but they know they can talk to you about because you sound like someone that's in between, meaning you in line with nothing but the good. You don't see no rights, no wrongs. You just in line with truth. How many people would love to pull up on the person they buying a product from and be able to build with somebody of that caliber? The world will. Because we living in a world where it's like people in lost interest that even want to talk about anything good now. If it ain't talking about a drink, it ain't talking about smoke, it ain't talking about having sex, or it ain't talking about some drama. People feel like, man, it's boring. But the moment you're in the room, you in the room with people that want to get their nails, the pedicure, the manicure. You be in the room with people want to go back to school. You're in the room with people that's not into all the design. They just like wearing, casual clothes and dress shoes. You're in the room with people that know how to keep quiet and listen to someone else's truth or opinions and this here without over talking them and speaking it while they speaking and this here. Get what they saying? Man, they on some church shit in here, bro. I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. Man, this shit weak. They weak ass nigga. They ain't here with all this old happy joy shit like this shit going on. They need to get with the program. It's like dog. It's like dog is the new happiness. If I told somebody I don't smoke, you don't smoke? Nah, I don't smoke. Man, boy, I thought you smoked, boy. Boy, you used to smoke though, did you? It's like people don't want to be alone. They want you to they want you to be a part of whatever they probably a part of or have some type of associated with it in the past or something in order to be the cool. The new cool. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna be cool. I have to be able to say, yeah, man, I hit it one time. That shit did get me hot. Nah, for real, friend. That was that gas too hard. But the moment I say I don't smoke, what you do? You drink, you gotta drink. I know you drink. I don't drink either. You don't drink? You go clubbing? Nah, I don't club either, bro. Man, I bet your life boring and all. What you be doing? Man, I just be life and I enjoy love, bro. I enjoy watching me piece this puzzle together and prepare for what's to come for me. Oh, that's real, though. But shit, boy, you strong, bro. In their head, they like, man, I know he do something. They doing something. That nigga, I can already tell. Can't accept me saying I don't do drugs. Can't accept that I don't go club. Can't accept that I don't cheat on my woman. Can't accept that I don't do. You can't accept that. By me walking around with my cap on like a D-boy, walking around fit, muscles popping all out of my shirt, and you can see that I got the tone up under there. You want to put me in prison, or you want to say because I got my hat on a certain way, I know he got a sack. I know he got the sack. That nigga, I know he got some work. Or you see me walk a certain kind of way and I'm flamboyant with it and I'm talking slick, this and this here. Man, I know he'll play. He be on. OG used to play them old. I promise you, I bet you I know watch. You'd be a player, OG. Nah, I never was into it. Man, you bullshit, OG. You boy, man, come on, get out the bullshit. Be real. I wasn't never into that. Man, bro, all right, bro. I see you change your life. You just don't want to accept. I understand, though. It's like you can't be yourself and just be vibrant and just be happy no more. Why is it that I gotta be a part of all this here? Or why do we always have to be a part of all this here to be happy? someone that goes back to where I'm gonna reflect back on one of my previous videos when I spoke on this, and I spoke on this today. It stills, this right here continues to, like it's working in my mental. It keeps going back to back, like this is something I need to talk about a lot. When they say ignorance is bliss, man, I can't see that. I'm just still trying to wrap my mental around ignorance is bliss. And the reason why they say ignorance is bliss is because when they say when you know the truth, life ain't happy no more. It's not no happiness no more. Man, I'm trying to figure out how the hell is that bliss. How many people you know around the world wouldn't want to know the truth? And it's so sad now to where when you bring the truth, people just don't want to hear it. It's like it's like they done went to a church house and the pastor is preaching. That's how it is when you bring people truth. Oh, here you go. He would have started preaching. Man, I ain't got time to be back, man, bro. Hey, bro, I'm fuck with y'all though, bro. I'm gonna catch up with you. But then in that hospital bed, go what he doing. Man, Father, please let me make it through this with him, man. Man, please, Father, man. Man, I know I did wrong, man. Please, man. Or you get caught with that big old sack and looking at down a life sentence with without parole. Man, Father, please, man. Man, I know you see me trying to take care of my family, Father. Please, man. Man, Father, please, man. Man, I ain't gonna have no life, man. I'm gonna be in prison all my life. Father telling him, I think about it. Let me think about it. You know, I've been sending you signs. I'll even let you make your own choice. That's how you end in the cell right here. Now you faced with a life sentence and truth was being brought to you. And I believe when I heard you saying, when that brother was bringing you truth, who I was working through, that the brother is preaching. Man, he preaching, man. I didn't try to hear all that, man. You was that same one, huh? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make you face reality. I'm gonna make you sit in that cell, though. You finna sit in that cell and you gonna feel like you're rotten. But I'm finna bring some more signs. I'm finna see if you're ready. I'm gonna see where your faith at. I'm gonna see if you really believe in me. You heard me. I know you heard me. All of a sudden, he started showing, you doing better and stuff of that nature. Mold himself, the father, seeing him, okay, he doing better now. He been in here probably like I've been having him sit down about 3 years now. He was looking at a life sentence, what I'm gonna do for him. Because he's shown me that he still have faith. He's ready to do right. Let me give him 10 years. You were looking at a life sentence without parole. You get the life sentence. Man, thank you, Father. Get down now. Get down now into that system, around them big boss players. And you want to relive your life story, that life sentence you beat. Yeah, man, I had such, man, and shit, man. No, I beat them hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my friends, TBE family. I beat them, man. You know what I'm saying? I squeezed through the crack, man. Thank to God, man. I got through it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, I understand, man. You're going to get out there and do your thing, man. You need to be watching out for this here. Now you pushing this here. On the youngster that ain't faced with none of that. He down there probably for something that carried federal time. He just down here and he understand from all the old heads in the game, man. I know them boys go down the field. Them boys be coming back home live. They run across the big timers down there. I know them boys. They come back, them boys be having plugs and shit too. Them youngsters hearing them old heads saying that. So when they finally get that federal sentence, that's the only thing oh shit, I'm finna go in the lane. I know I'm finna get a plug in this hole. Then they run across fools like you that dodge life sentence like you, and you pushing that on. Well, youngster, you know, I can't tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, you need to watch out for this and watch out for this. It's the Father just blessed you. He just blessed you. You dodged that life sentence with that parole because of the Father. Father say, I got you. You get out. You done got into the system now, and it start getting the system. You just start picking up phones and all, start getting into the hustle and everything. So now you back in tune with this hustle again. You already knowing that your record you got and how the feds work, they going out the point system, your points. So you knowing if you get yammed up again, yeah, it's finito. Yeah, it's over with for you. But you just thinking since you've been down here and these old heads, you know, these fools that got license ain't seeing it no more. You know, down there to give you to understand they flaws, man. You know, that's why I went wrong with, man. If I could turn back the hand of time, I would have made that turn right here, man. I know I would have still been doing. And you start getting up under these old heady bows, you know, slick players, and you know they popping in and you know putting that thing on you. You got you amped up, feeling good, got you ready back to get back out here, man. Youngsters, man, you get back up out here, this and this here, and then you get back in the world, and then you get out back into the world, depending on where you were from. If you're old country town dude, you already know you done came back to the city, which city out of state and big boy cities kind of game now. So when you come back to a small city, if you from a country town, the first thing you thinking, I'm over these fools. Hey, these fools don't see nothing coming. And you get back in the land and you watching. Oh man, this shit easy, man. Let me play this field a little bit more, man. Let me see how it's going on out here. I ain't gonna let this be my first option. I'ma chill for a little bit, man. If I ever have to lean on it, I'm knowing what I'm doing and I knowing what can come with it. Yeah, you saying that, you know what can come with it. Now all of a sudden you to get back in this thing, you get to back rocking because the Father hearing you and Eve are hearing you too. Father started telling you ain't gonna need to get back to it, stick to the plan. Then you tell me you're gonna get out there and you'll start your trucking business. You're gonna start your trucking business, right? Oh, you told me you were gonna get out there and get your license and get you, cut them clippers like you were doing down there, huh? That's what you need. That's what I got for you. Stick to that. You don't need to get back out there. You don't need to be thinking like that. Focus, son. Focus, my child. And you just deal with that plan B on your head. Eve got your plan B in. Man, I know if I got a plan B, I'm gonna go to the plan B. I'm telling you. I already got that boy. Victor, man, down there, man. He got them plugs back down there, man, in Laredo, man. I ain't gotta do nothing but get at my boy, man. We rocking down there in them feds, man. Oh my God, right there. You still got that clutch the dope boy mentality. Now all of a sudden, Eve was seeing what's going on. Eve was slowing your motion up. Got people coming in, looking at you, looking good. You ain't looking the same no more. You got you trimmed up like a bicycle rim, man. All the ladies loving you. You know, everybody looking at you, man, looking towards you for information, man. And want to hear some of your federal stories and stuff like this. You feeling yourself now. Big man. Yeah, man, you know, I've dodged, you know what I'm saying, that last sentence is you having them conversations on the regular. He even hearing you. He bringing all the energy that you feel, this energy that you need to engage into your way. Not understanding they got a lot of stuff going on in their life. And that energy is, they started leaving that energy back. And that negative energy that you used to be a part of once before is just sitting there waiting for you to engage into anything so it can jump on you and start sucking you dry. Now all of a sudden the plan B done came up. You done resorted to the plan B. And in your head, you say, yeah, I already know what comes with this. I already know, you know what I'm saying, if something happened, this and this here. And all of a sudden, what a lot of these fools forget, once them feds, the feds been a part of your life, they just have a habit of just always want to come spy on you. They just want to look on you just to see what you got going on. A lot of people think when they get out them feds, it's just as a smooth sail out they finish. Them people still on your line, man. It's like you're a part of them now. I know eventually, I was seeing how he was doing that. They watch your every move in the field, man. They knowing what's going on, man. Politicking, man. A lot of stuff these fools be down there be thinking they be getting away. Yeah, I was down there hustling. I pulled back 10, 20, you understand me? And I was doing this here, man, down. I was having it my way. Came home by 20, 30 minutes. Them folks already seen that, man. They politicking, man. This is how they keep their land in wonders with the way they like it, the way they can come to work and do what they want to do, and you ain't got to worry about you doing nothing. 'Cause yeah, in your head, yeah, man, we don't need to draw no heat. And they head, shit, I don't need them drawing. I don't want to bring no heat because I like sitting back and eating my crackers and going to sleep when I feel like it. You understand me? I like every now and then, you know, understand me, walking out the premises and just doing me. They freedom too and doing what you. Yeah, they gonna crack on a couple of them from time to time and do. It's just what's going on. It's the politics and shit going on. These systems are created to keep a system of factors that's gonna cause your ass to wind back up in there again. That's how they want it. They want that system to be right. Yeah, we're going to eventually get him back, man. We'll have him here for the rest of his life. We'll have that there. We'll have another head here, locked tight, man. We doing good. So when you come back and you fall victim to that plan B, you get you a good run, about a year run. Your good year run, the father watching over you on your good year run. Now all of a sudden, you done reached the point to where really you can retire now. You can go on, get out the game and call quits. And go on and start doing something you love doing with the cash you done came out the game with. Instead of you doing that, I got a couple of more runs. I'm gonna run me one more or two more, and I'm gonna go on and slide out. Forgetting them folks I already been on spine tapping into you from time to time and wondering when you gonna slow this thing up. You ain't slowing it up, and you know at first they couldn't really find out what you got going on because you got other stuff covering up your business. You'll be out. Now all of a sudden you just start buying your chains and stuff of that nature. Oh, damn, where you get that? I know that truck driving, yeah, that's a decent chain, but that Cuban link that I see, you got them Cuban, that's a Cuban link right there. I just seen them come back from Johnny. Where you come from with that one now? It's a big old chain. I always wanted one of them. I couldn't afford it. I don't know. Them dope boys be keeping that money. They watching, they envying them big old ass link, them big old Cuban chains on your necks. Yeah, they spying up on you, and you supposed to be quitting. All of a sudden, get on the ground, get on the ground, wow. Get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground. You got a load in this mug. You got a load up in the crib. They done got you in cuffs. You got a plug. This how a lot of these fools do. You knowing this is the finito. This is no more daylight for you, my boy. You done been out here naked head and poking the good old, yeah, that's the woman. That's God's gift to man. You been out there poking that thing, spending that money, doing your thing, this and this here. That's all you thinking about. Damn, man. I ain't gonna be able to hit that good pussy. Excuse my French, ladies and man. I ain't gonna be able to hit that good thing I used to hit, man. Man, I ain't gonna be able to step out in them old new Jordans that be popping out, man. Man, I'm gonna miss them old whips that I had, man. This and him. Feds I already seen, you know. Rack everybody up. Got that big load on you, man. You know we found 4 kilos, 50 pounds that a good marijuana. This and this, yeah, man. We know you getting it from somewhere. Who you getting this from? Man, I ain't giving nobody, man. What makes you think that? Well, man, you can play tough, man, but you already know what time it is on your end, don't you? Yeah, man, you got a rap sheet, man. With them numbers like that, man, you ain't gonna see daylight again, my boy. Yeah, man, you finna go the long haul, my boy. But then, you know, pick on my card, man. You know, we gonna hire you, man. Whenever you feel free, you wanna talk to us about something, we can see if we can work something out for you. But yeah, man, the way it look for you, man, you ain't gonna see that day. Man, I don't want to hear that damn this and this here, man. Just gonna lock me up. They get up in there. They get in there with all them other fools, and then that's how they do. They put them in the tank. They put them in the tank with guys that's doing a lot of snitching. They put them in a tank with a lot of fools that's getting down. You understand? That's what they call it. They new getting down. They put them in a tank with them guys that's getting down now. They already know what they doing. They already know, and they just ask you, if you got 4 kilos and a half, 50 pounds of this, you got pills this here, you got mint this here, they already knowing you know somebody heavy that we haven't got a hold of yet. We know you know somebody. We know you know somebody. So what we gonna do is we know we gave him that card. He know he not for to see the daylight again. He just dodged a life sentence without parole. He knowing this a wrap for him. We need to put him in this snitch sink, this snitch tank, make him think it's a normal tank. Cause he got the snitches, you know, them snitch boys, they walk around with their chest out. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Them hoes out there, whoa, whoa, whoa. Then when them folks come, yeah, man, yeah, he be over at such and such. He come in at 12. His kids do this and this. He doing that there behind and coming back in. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't dropping a dime on nothing. Then you see him getting shipped out and then come on back. Man, where you go, man? Oh, man, I had had something I had, going on up there, and, about another little sentence or whatever. I had to beat them all, you know what I'm saying? This and this here. But you in here with all these locals, with all this, I'm live like that and not doing none of that like that there and then woo, right? So he got him in this city, got him in this tank. Got him in this tank with all them kind of guys. Man, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing, bro, but your paperwork, bro, you ain't for to see them folks. You ain't for to see that light no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't call it snitching no more, my nigga. They call it get down. Now he got these fool kin them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you to snitch though, homie. It's getting down though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same like you tell on somebody, your friend or something. You telling on somebody from a whole other state or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That ain't bad though. That's all right. Even though you still gonna be a snitch, but shit, at least you ain't snitching on nobody from your area or whatever. You still golden right there. You still golden right there. I'm telling you, you lied though. I'm just telling you, that's the option, my nigga. You ain't even see them folks. You ain't even see that daylight no more. Them people already been on his ass. They been on the one that's telling you what he telling you. And probably in the holler at him, the lawyer probably told him, man, you got somebody in there, man. You can get some information about him, man. I could probably get you clean. You probably get him out of there. You can get that fool, get some of that information about him. You tell him. And all you got to do is, that's what they do. A lot of fools get in there, man, what you ain't up for, man? Man, them hoes hit me up, man, and called me with this. I had another bitch, you know what I'm saying? That bitch was locked up in that ground. They ain't catch that bitch there, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they ain't get that motherfucker fool. Hey, man, but I know these hoes, they finna hang me on this one here, boy. I'm glad they ain't catch that other one. And then all of a sudden, oh, John, come to the front. What's up? Pack your stuff. I'll let you. You packing your stuff. You going up front. What's going on, man? Man, they got a new charge on you, man. For what? Man, they found something in that environment. What you mean? Well, they found that what you had in the bottom of the ground. You know what I'm saying? Woo. And the only thing you can probably think about, man, I talked to this old ass nigga about a such and such, man, Detroit, man, Memphis. I talked to this nigga, man. I know this nigga here gotta be the nigga that enrolled on. You still playing your stiff role, them people telling you, again, man, you sure you ain't ready to, you don't know nothing, huh? Man, I'm giving you, man, we getting close, man. You don't know nothing, man? No, man, I'm still, you trying to stay still. All of a sudden, when that final day come, the one that told him what that extra issue at, he don't stand. Yeah, he told me, this and this, and you looking at, man, what the fuck this nigga, man? Nigga ain't giving a damn. Because in his head, you'll never see the world again. Shit, nigga, I'm trying to get up out of here, nigga. Shit, I was facing that same kind of time you facing, nigga. You bullshitting. I told you, nigga, they ain't snitching no more. It's getting down, nigga. You fuck that nigga. I don't know that nigga. That's how it is. Every man for himself. But the moral of the story is, back to what I was telling you. When you reach a certain point, man, in life, man, and you understand how good the Father has been to you, it comes a time when you start reaching, it comes a time when you start understanding that in order to be able to change the things that's going on in my life, to where I can really see the fruits that comes with my labor, that comes from my labor, I have to be able to control thyself. I have to get in oneness with the spiritual realm in order to control the physical realm. I have to do this. This is something this is what I want. This is what I want you guys to understand is this. In order, you've been asking for challenge, right? Been asking, I ain't gonna say in order, I apologize. You've been asking for challenge, right? You've been saying, man, that be bored, man. It be the same shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. You say you been wanting to challenge yourself, right? Get in oneness with the spiritual realm. Start challenging your emotions. Start holding back and stop talking so much when you know you're a person that like to talk. When people start getting around, you heard your first mind telling you, tell them no, start saying no. And then whenever they start getting on you about certain things, just tell them, man, bro, it's okay, bro. I said what I had to say. I'm finna get out of here, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. And always stay in a humble state. And then whenever you face with a challenge, don't allow your emotions to cloud your best judgment. Use your emotions to think. Allow your emotions to be your fuel. Hold your head up and say, man, I got this here. Even if you knowing what you're going through is something that's weighing heavy on it, it got you feeling like, damn, man, if it ain't one thing or another, don't feed into it. Because one thing or another is a statement of saying that you're ungrateful in so many words. Man, it ain't one thing, it's another. Man, I can't win from losing. What you mean you can't win from losing? You winning when you think you're losing. How you can't win from losing? You winning now. Man, your heart pumping, your eyelids are blinking, you can see, you can smell, you can talk, you can hear, you can run, you can jump, you can think. You can even take a sit down when you feel like taking a sit down. When I mean that, I mean a pooper-rooper. You can stand up and take your leak, or sit down and take your leak if you're a woman. You can get up in that bed, man, and wine and dine whoever you in love with. You can spend all the money that you worked hard for and make it back 100,000 times with no problem. You can be a success and spend your money how you want to spend it and be rich for the rest of your life until the Father call you home, et cetera, et cetera. How you ain't winning? You say you can't win from losing. That don't even make sense, do it? Don't even make sense. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's the way it's supposed to be. When it's one thing, it's another thing that's coming behind it. That's the way it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think you're gonna keep saying? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. One thing is another. Yeah, it's supposed to be. If it's one thing, it's another thing too. That's how it goes. When you sit and pour all those pieces of the puzzles on that table, it's one piece, it's another piece. It's one piece, it's another piece. If it's one thing, it's another. One thing, it's another. If it's one thing, it's another. You have to stop looking at those statements that you thinking and you drill yourself with as a form of something negative. That's a good. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Beauty. That's what you need to say. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Beauty. That ain't right. I don't want one. No, I want one. I'm gonna start going up to 2. I don't need to be just keep staying on level 1. One person you know that's playing the game that just like playing level 1. Man, I done mastered level 1, man. I need to see level 2. Then when you pass, man, where the level 3 at, man? I ain't no level. I don't really like this game. This ain't nothing. I ain't gonna keep playing that, bro. If it's just 1-1-1, that same thing, same level, you ain't get burnt out of playing that game. Life is made to where you don't ever get burnt out. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One thing another. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what life is supposed to be like. That's beauty. Your life don't ever supposed to be just 1. 1 is boring. I don't want to keep doing it 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But that's what's gonna happen if you just 1, 1, 1, 1. You're gonna start, man, I want to do something else different. You're gonna be complaining, God dang, man, I'm tired of this here, man. It's the same thing. But that's how your life is now. 1, 1, 1, 1. That's what's going on in your life right now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's what's going on. Because you are being governed and you are wrapped up in the LVC. What is the LVC? Life vicious cycle. There we go. Sounds like a vicious cycle. Life vicious cycle. Why you going through the life vicious cycle? It's because you just living and existing in a physical realm and you doubting the spiritual realm. Anything that exists in the spiritual realm, the first thing you say, oh man, that's fairy tale shit, man. That shit don't really exist. Ain't nobody talk to no dog. Ain't nobody hurt no dog. Man, ain't nobody fly on no wings. Ain't nobody doing this here. Oh man, how you gonna say what's not going on and you never been a part of the spiritual realm? The only thing that exists in your world is the physical realm. That's all you can see. So anything outside of that, you don't even think it exists. Man, aliens don't exist. Everybody think aliens walking around with noses and nostrils. If you know what an alien really look like, how you want me to fill you in, huh? I'm gonna bring you the truth. Aliens don't even have nostrils like you have. Aliens just have the eyes. That's it. And they don't even talk like me and you. They think it's a lot of noise. But we ain't gonna get into that. Then you're gonna start questioning, oh, how you know that? What makes you think you the only one know that? Because you don't even know me. But back to what I was saying, that's what's going on. And in order to break that repeatedly cycle, you have to detach your things from the things that you give value. Money, cars, clothes. You have to learn how to understand that you give value to these things. You have to start cherishing these things. You have to value them in a way to where you are able to control them. And you have to get in oneness with the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is not a place where weakness lies. A lot of people get so wrapped up in thinking being in the spiritual realm is weak. Man, I ain't got time to be talking about all that church shit all the time. Man, I ain't trying to hear all this shit. That's because you too goddamn loud. Excuse my French. You loud. You loud as fuck and you think you bad as fuck. Not only you think you bad as fuck, you think smoking weed all day is a cool thing. You thinking drinking is the thing that's normal. You think that fucking 4 and 5 different women and sleeping with different women back to back, catching disease, passing disease, you think, oh, that's cool. That's life. That's normal. That's what it's about. But you never take out the time to show your appreciation. You never try to get in oneness with the Father to understand the truth. All you want to know is the truth of the physical realm. You know that you can close your eyes. Yeah, I already know it. They have stop lines like this, and they got lines in the streets because they separate where we all won't have no wrecks. We already know Long John's. If you order a number 4, with number 4, you got the fries, you got the 2-piece of chicken, this and this here. You already know shit. When I go put my applications in, I know where it say name, put your name right there where it say age, put your name, you put your date of birth. You already know whenever you get in the car, you got seats to where you can recline. You can put it in drive, and you already know you can put it in low and go faster. You already know when you get with a woman, you already know what she want, or you get with a man, you already know what he want. You already know whenever if you got a stick and she got a hole, you already know to put the stick in the hole, and you get to get moving and grooving. It feels so good. You already know if you doing it too long, you start busting them nuts and both y'all busting and some of a baby start happening. You already know when you get money, if you want to have more money, you have to learn how to have discipline to save the money. You already know that, don't you? Should I keep going? You do that with your eyes closed. That's just the physical realm. How do you control it? Want me to tell you? Let me fill you in. Get in oneness with what you were created out of. Love and happiness. That's how you control it. When you start having love for what you do, you hold on and you cherish it, and you make sure every day counts with moments of nothing but good energy. You don't go complaining when you go punching the clock. Man, goddamn, man, I don't really feel like running this shit, man. Your energy level start being a whole lot more higher. Because even if you want to complain about something, you know, I'm not going to complain. You start placing that focus on something that makes you happy. So you never run out of energy because you stay plugged in with the energy. That's where the energy is. The energy is in the spiritual realm. Because the spiritual realm is what keeps you whole. The spiritual man is what keeps your mind clean. The spiritual realm is make you understand who you are, what you stand for, where you're going, and what your purpose is, why you here. The spiritual realm is the only realm can teach you that. The physical realm is only going to teach you a lot of right and wrong. Oh, this right, this wrong. He Mexican, he's black, he's Hispanic, he's this, he's that. Oh, she don't like me, he don't like me. Oh, they got a problem with this, that is this. That's all it is. That's all the physical realm gonna teach you. It's a whole lot of disturbance if you're not in oneness with the spiritual realm and the physical. In order to be able to get in line, to be in line with who you are, what you stand for, and your reason for being here, you have to accept both worlds. You have to allow the spiritual realm, help you control the things that you're in control of in the physical realm. In order to be a vibrant energy and to be a real true servant of my Father who is in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. You know the rest. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. As we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, glory, forever, ever. Amen. It's not that hard, my people. You make it hard because you complain so much. Think about when you first reached a certain age when you was a kid, and if you had siblings that was going to school and you didn't get to go, or you had siblings that wore a certain size and you couldn't fit their size but you liked their shoes. Think about how happy you was, how adventurous life was, how good everything used to be. It used to be one of those things you just thrive and strive and want to be a part of. Now pay attention to your life now. Everything you do now is like you say, man, I don't want to do this shit, man. You was a kid, you used to want to, man, I can't wait till I get to go to school. You used to wake up at school, I'm out, your mama wanted, boy, you already up? Yeah, mama, I want to go to school, my friends. Now all of a sudden, friends don't mean nothing no more. Man, that ain't my motherfucking friend, no bitch ass nigga. She ain't my motherfucking friend. She always watch my motherfucking man. This old trifling ass bitch. Excuse my friends, TB ain't finding when I use those words. This is what's going on in this realm, the physical realm. I'm just making you understand what's going on. But if you stop taking things so goddamn personal and you start goddamn me accepting what is, Stop trying to accept what's not. Accept what is. And understand, in order for everyone to get in oneness with what matters the most, you have to be pushing what I'm pushing. You heard what I'm telling you. Get in oneness with the spiritual realm. Get in oneness with the Father. Stop feeling like when you speak about the Father, it's church shit. Oh, it's preacher shit. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Man, kill the shenanigans. Whatever flaws you got with it, let it be. Don't let it stop you from getting in oneness with the Father. The Father can handle that. The Father can handle that. Just get in oneness what matters the most. And whatever flaw you got that you deal with daily will get out of your system and run away. You want me to tell you the reason why that flaw exists? I'm going to tell you why it exists. Because you haven't given yourself enough or armor to protect you from that whisper. When you start getting in oneness with the Father and you start allowing the Father to work in your life and become the light that you are, evil don't want to be nowhere close. And start being afraid of you. You use your fear as a strength to fight back and allow your fear to make you fight harder. To defeat anything that's formed against you that's not happy with you pushing P and being happy with who you are and what you're about to be once you make it. To the point to where you're able to say, man, I'm in oneness with my higher self. It ain't a day that goes by I don't wake up smiling. It ain't a day that goes by I feel alone. Nothing in the world no more moves me in the way it used to be. Everything I see good in it. Because it reminds me of levels. Yeah, we all say levels. It's levels to this shit. There's level to this shit, though. Yeah, it's levels to it, but you can't even respect the levels. You can't respect the levels. When you see somebody that understands the levels, jump in and get level 1, level 2, level 3, and then you start seeing that you still at level 1 and you can't get past 3, but they didn't got past 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this and this. And then they telling you, man, this is how I done it. And you ain't trying to hurry and they started rising this and this here. And then you thinking since y'all have some type of relationship and they tell you, man, bro, I ain't got time, I got this here. Now you mad at them and you looking at them like a lick. You ain't happy with them. Bitch ass nigga. I ain't never liked that nigga anyway. But he was in the bottom with you. He was you was your bestest friend. Man, what's up with it, bro, boy? Man, this here. But then soon he level up and he trying to take you with him. And then you started holding him down. He said he ain't had enough and cut ties with you and tell you, bro, I'm gonna catch you at the top, bro. This is what I've got going on. I'm gonna leave this here with you. It's up to you to accept it, bro. All the answers down. And then you see him up there and you mad at him. He just gave you a whole sheet with all the answers. Made it easy for you. You didn't even take out the time to study. And you didn't even take the test. When it was time for you to take the test, you went, shit, man. And then you didn't already probably bust 5 or 6 nuts for the night. You already had enough. You just waking baby up out of sleep, poking the back of her, trying to get you some more in, knowing you got to wake up for a test in the morning. But then all of a sudden, when your partner say, man, I done got me 1 nut in, I got me 2 in, really. You know what I'm saying? I did smoke me a little marijuana, but that's going to all be gone. I ain't worried about that. I'm going to stay in oneness with the Father. Do what the Father want me. I know what's promised. And then he wake up in the morning, the way the Father want, brush his teeth, wash his face, put his clothes on, step up out of there happy, and go past that test. But he put them out, he was making sure he was putting them answers to the side for you because he already knew you. He had got so in oneness with the Father started allowing him to see your flaws. So he's seeing through you like a glass slipper. You lying to him, he already know you're lying. Man, how you know he lying? Because he in oneness with the spiritual realm. The Father reward him with things you don't understand. So when he able to read your mind and tell him what everything you do on the land, you think he losing his mind. But he just told you, you woke up this morning and you didn't even tie your shoes. And when you were out jumping, you walked out the porch, you fell. And you knowing you was the only one out there and nobody seen you. He told me, how you know that? You got a camera on my ass? No, I seen you when you got in your car too. You got in your car and the first thing you did was roll up a blunt. You wanted to head to the school high where you know where the land of milk and honey is. To pass the test, you got to pass the test first. Instead of you saying, man, nah, I'm put this blunt out. I'm gonna go on and go do what the Father asked out of me. You said, man, I'm gonna get high. And then you seen a little shawty walk by with a big old ass. God damn. And you pulled over and started talking to her. Hey, what's going on, man? Where you going? You got a man? And you got a girl at home. Woke up, made you breakfast that was in the microwave. Cleaned up the living room the way you like it. Washed the dishes like you like it. You stepped out and you got distracted by everything that's been keeping us down. And then the moment you start seeing that person that was at the bottom with you, they told you they had enough and they ain't finna focus on their flaw. They understand that they got little stuff that got going on in their life that need to clean up. But they ain't gonna allow that to be the focus. They focus is the good. And they start chasing the good and want to get in line with the Father. And when they would start preaching and give you the understanding, bro, you need to tighten up. You think, man, bro, you always preaching now. And then all of a sudden, he tell you, bro, I'm gonna catch up with you later. And then you wonder why he ain't been putting up like he normally, waking you up. Or calling your phone, hey, bro, you know you gotta get up. Or this and this here no more. And then he put that answer sheet right there on the ground. Man, bro, I made it easy for you, bro. You ain't even I get in trouble for this. The Father take my blessing because he have a heart as gold. And the Father is working on his soul. He willing to take the lick and get in trouble for something that he know he don't supposed to do to make you happy. And the Father smile and say, my child, I'm proud of you. And he bless him with another reward. And his journey continue to go on. He continue to rise and rise and rise. And then all of a sudden, the same one you know, the one you knew that meant well for you, now all of a sudden he done changed on you. Then, bro, that nigga done changed, bro. That nigga got a little motherfucking money. That nigga acting funny in the motherfucker, bitch ass nigga. I hate to see niggas, when niggas get money and shit, you done start falling more back. You done start going back to the environment of darkness. Now you're not even conscious of the stuff you say about a good friend no more. He still look at you as a friend. You look at him as an enemy. He still wouldn't take out the time to help you. You don't even feel like he's worthy of your help anymore. Same one that helped you in the beginning when you ain't have a thing. You didn't even step your game up. Didn't even study. Didn't even want better for yourself. It was just an idea, but that ain't what you wanted for yourself. Same stuff we deal with in this lifetime. We get so wrapped around our flaws, we start saying, man, I know God ain't gonna be hurting me, man. I ain't fucking, I already fucked up. I done molested my daughter. Or I done did this here to my son. Or I done goddamn took a woman's life. Or I done took a man's life. Or I done this and this here. You start saying that the Father is gonna disown you because of what you did. Do you understand what's going on? What you are doing, yes, very wrong if you're doing that. But that ain't nothing that the Father's not gonna forgive you for. As long as you hold yourself accountable and face your reality and ask the Father for forgiveness and mean it from your heart. Yeah, he may put you in recession and make you think about what you done. But while you in there, he gonna be cleaning you up, preparing you for better, and erase all that old, the stuff that beats you up and push you down as long as you stay in oneness with what you ask from him. So he can create a brand new system where you'll never face that reality again. That's how the Father works. You just have to prove that you're worthy of him clearing that system and cleaning it up for you. He don't just clean
clean that system out and put you in wonders with what matters the most. If you're not putting in the works, you have to put in the works too. You can't just, that's the thing with people nowadays too. People just want it handed to them. And when it's not handed to them, they stop believing. And that's what a lot of these people, the preachers, guy that I'm hearing, he started pushing his narrative. I don't even gonna speak on his name. But he jump on her and holler about if it was a God, this and this. Then he got on his necklace, he got an alien. He think it's an alien on his shirt. He don't even know what an alien is. Alien come appear in his face right now. His soul gonna probably run out of there because he feel alone already. His soul gonna run out because he gonna say, I ain't a part of that. He part of that physical realm. Let me get back to the Father. His shell gonna be the only one face whatever that alien got to give. Because his soul know that we been disobedient. And I'm tired of this. I'm getting out of here. And let you face whatever's in store for you. Trying to be a part of something you don't even understand. That's what a lot of people do. They read up on something, they start trying to embrace it like they understand it. But when they really have to face what they saying they understand, they ducking and hiding. Please, Lord, please help me. I didn't know it was gonna be like this, please. You're afraid now. You're afraid of something that don't care nothing about you. Or should I say, you serving. Clean that up. You serving something that don't care nothing about you. All they want to use you for is your energy and make mockery of your existence. That's what he doing daily. Watch this dumb ass fucking human. My father created these dumb ass humans. That's what's happening every day. I told him he was gonna make mockery of him. Look how they act. Fucking glutton. That's all they fucking do is like to eat and fucking smoke and drink. Can't even focus. They too goddamn emotional. Look how he emotional, stupid ass. Watch I make his dumb ass do this here. Go over there, you stupid ass. Oh, you don't know you're doing it. You walking over there, you want, man, what the fuck I walk over here for? Look, I told you, stupid ass. Dumb ass humans. But y'all holler about a Satan. Bashing the Father. He don't exist, but Satan do though. You ain't never heard nobody say, when they say the Father don't exist, that Satan don't exist. A lot of times when they bash the Father, Satan still on top of the world. They still talking about Satan like he the best. Why? Because Satan make you believe that 4 and 5 wives is what a king, that's a king. A king can have 4 or 5 wives as long as he take care of them. Ignorance. How can you be Muslim? You say you able to have 4 or 5 wives. Say that the Holy Quran hasn't been touched. Ignorance. You's a fool. That's what makes you. I'll take that back. You acting like a fool. That sound better, make more sense. You act like a fool to believe that the Holy Bible has been touched, but the Holy Quran hasn't been touched. Listen, what did you say? I don't understand that language. You said that the Holy Bible has been touched, but the Holy Quran hasn't been touched, and all the other books hasn't been touched. Ignorance. Pay attention to what's going on. You say that our Father in heaven is who you live for, right? Why is it that when it's time to live for him, you can't say, man, I done had enough of drinking. I'm done drinking. I done had enough of the smoking. I'm done smoking. Why is it that if our Father in heaven is who you live for, why you can't accept the King, the Son of God, the messenger, the Savior? I don't believe in the Holy Trinity. Ignorance. You sound like a fool. You sound like a fool. You doing exactly what evil wants you to believe in. If you honestly think the Holy Trinity don't exist, then you losing sight of the truth. You study saying Jesus is not the name. I'm here to tell you the facts. In order to be able to detach yourself from the setup that evil has created in your minds, get rid of the image and get rid of that name. If you want to serve the Son of God and thank him for allowing the Father to crown him and say, serve my creation well. You start calling him King. King, not Jesus. Say King. That's what you say. To avoid serving something that you do not know. You saying a name. If I told you the name, you wouldn't even believe me. So in order to in line with the truth, get rid of that image and get rid of that name. That name is what evil has done, has made mockery of you, has treated you like you are nobody. Been doing it, been doing it for a very, very long time. And instead of you using your abilities, the gift that the Father gave you day one, to cipher the difference, you just been saying, okay, I guess this is right. Oh, everybody else doing that? Yeah, they doing it. Well, I guess I do it too. And then once you start reaching a certain age, the way you start being conscious and start getting smarter and start understanding what's going on in land, instead of you taking out the time to understand what you've been taught, you start discrediting it. Man, this stuff was born for our time. This shit was passed on to us. This shit ain't real, man. I know this bullshit. This shit ain't real. This shit ain't real, bro. This shit was passed on to us from ancestor after ancestor. I know this shit. This shit, I swear, I know it. I ain't lying. I know it's something out there, though. Sound like a fool. I know it's something out there, though. You hate to say the Father's out there, don't you? The Creator. Why are you saying the Father? What else would he be? If he's the Creator, what else would he be? When you create your children, what do you tell your baby? Mother. And what you tell your baby? Father. I'm daddy, that's mama, don't you? These are the laws of the land. You looking for the laws of land lies in your heart. You searching for answers, the answers you already had. The Father made sure you had them. He set the book down here to await the answers. What you mean? He do set the book down here to await the answers. Enlightenment, man. The Father have told you many times the power of the tongue. Awake something in you that exists in you, that knows the King and knows his real name. Evil have put so many flaws in the Bible and so many flaws in the Father's word to a point to where he allowed that to come up first. Watch these dumbasses. They already read they read the truth. Let me steal at it. Let me put a little something in there. Now you're reading the Genesis. Father created the heavens and above, this and this here. And then when you start going off to another, why is this guy? Who's these people? It was more people living on this planet too. You could tell because whenever he went out of Eden over here, and every this year, there was more people over there. That's the first signs of where he misled you. Or should I say, the first signs or the bait to make you start saying, man, I don't know, bro. And then when it start going into more into the book, you start seeing other flaws. Want me to tell you how you was able to identify them flaws? because you forgot when you was reading the book, it was awakening something in you. But just when you start believing and understanding, you created so many flaws up here and start falling to the whisper. You start discrediting the word and saying it's bullshit. Too many flaws. I ain't reading that shit. I ain't trying to read none of that shit. All this bullshit. All this bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing about that, bro. Move around with that whole ass shit. And then we go back to people that think they know the truth. And then the thing that I noticed about someone that think they know the Father. You got someone that's saying, nah, bruh, I'm done listening to this God bless everyone. Let me tell you the reason why he's doing that. Because evil is working on him right now. And the reason how I know evil is working on him is because the moment you throw a wrench in the middle of something good and you allow somebody to place their focus on the negative, 9 times out of 10, we living in a time where people are out of control and they feed on anything that appears. In the moment it sounds like someone that think they know what they talking about or try to make it like something that I speak on was off, someone else come along with the same information, people gonna start thinking it's off. Only those that understand, those that know, can feel the truth. Those that's wavy, that think they, see, that's the thing. You got people that know what's going on. You got people that think they know what's going on. And you got people that don't know what's going on. And the thing I have noticed about the people that know what's going on, they allow the people that think they know what's going on to distract them and to disturb them to a point to where they start falling victim to the thinking of the people that think they know what's going on. And the people that think they know what's going on and the people that know what's going on start falling victim to the things of what the people that don't know what's going on. So guess what that happened? Guess what eventually happened? Did you catch it? The people that know what's going on is the top of the food chain. The people that think they know what's going on is the second. The people that don't know what's going on is the bottom. It's the food. So eventually, guess what happened? The people that know what's going on, they allow these people that think they know what's going on, distract them and confuse them and make them think that what they thinking and what they feeling is not real. No, that ain't it. No, and the reason why how they able to get them is because they start looking at the numbers. All it take for a big percentage of numbers to be agreeing up on something, and guess what somebody gonna say? That's the truth. I know it's the truth. Look how many people believe it. And the truth will be right there in your face. Hello, it's just me alone by myself. Oh, I'm not the truth? I guess it's because it's all them. That means I'm not truth, huh? All right, y'all head that way. And then guess what? That big percentage of people, guess what's going on? Smoking, getting forgetful, doing hard drugs, blaming their problems on everybody, having sex unprotectedly, catching AIDS or HIV or gonorrhea, or name it. Getting jobs, can't keep them too long, stay in a state of exhaustion, name it. But the truth saying, hello, I'm over here by myself. It's good over here. Look how happy I am. Look, I'm jumping. Oh, I'm true. I'm looking good. I'm that's this here. But since the truth is the only one over there saying it's the truth, this is where it's at, and you can see how happy it is, you think it's a setup. No, I ain't falling for that. That's because everything that you're a part of is making you think that the truth is a setup because it's too good. No, man, that's too good to be true. Everybody do it all the time. You get so wrapped around it's too good to be a truth. You miss out on you reject the truth in the signs and the answers you need to in line with the things that balance you and bring you happiness. It disturbed me, but didn't disturb me for that brother to take out the time and say he have heard enough. And the only reason why he have heard enough is because maybe he thought he was hearing me, but he really wasn't hearing me. Because he probably was too busy trying to make sense out of what I was saying instead of allowing what he know in line with the things that I'm saying. That's the problem. Everybody is able to point the finger and say what's wrong with the problem, but never take out the time to really investigate the problem, to understand the problem. And when you start investigating the problem to understand the problem, you begin to understand that the problem was a lesson attached to a blessing. It was never a problem. You said it was a problem. It was never a problem. So before you can judge a problem and say a problem is a negative, you have to be able to take out the time to understand the problem, to understand that it was a lesson attached to a blessing. You can't say you done had enough of hearing something when you don't even understand what you're hearing. You just heard somebody talking, and due to the fact that it's not dressed up the way you want it to be dressed up, it's messed up. Ah, he messed up. I done had enough. Bye. I'm here to serve and protect, save and bring the message. Not here to make you, convince you. I'm here to warn and give you the understanding of what you face with so you will understand that time is ticking. And what you believing in, you have to take out the time to pay attention to everything that's going on, to understand what I brought to you, the message. It's not hard. You're very smart. You're extraordinary, not ordinary. That's the reason why I bring it to you this way, because I know you have my Father in you. And I know if you really slow down and pay attention to what's going on, you'll see what I'm talking about. It will be like, it'll be so easy as tic-tac-toe. Yeah, it'll be that easy. But you have to first trust your first mind without a doubt. A mustard seed. You have to understand when you hear it, receive it, embrace it, cherish it, let it be. Not question it. Nah, I think I'm tripping. Because the moment you do that, you're gonna fall victim to, I think I'm tripping. That's going to be more relevant than the truth that you heard. That's the reason why you keep finding yourself at the round table or in the mirror looking at yourself saying, I'm confused. I'm just sick of this shit. I'm tired of it. Because you're allowing the whisper to confuse you with the truth, who you are, thyself. You allow the whisper to make you think that you losing your mind. You heard it. You ain't losing your mind. You heard it. Why would you think you losing your mind when you heard it? The Father have shown you through cartoons since a kid. Facts. Pay attention. The Father been showing you signs and been awakening you when Mama allow you to watch cartoons. It's not just ordinary cartoons. Cartoons are not just cartoons. Cartoons are cartoons of information that shapes the baby and brings something to the baby that the baby is not conscious of. That's the reason why the baby, when it starts reaching reaching a certain age, is able to tell you the difference between an angel and a demon, the good and bad. Cartoons have taught him that. The devil and the good angel. Oh, I know what it looked like. Mama, it's red with a tail and horns. And the angel have nice arms with a halo. This and this. I want to be a part of the halo. The cartoons was teaching you that from the jump. This is the Father. You can't put him in a box. He's at work when you think he ain't work. He's right there with you, watching over his precious children, teaching you at an early age. That's the reason why in your head you know what evil look like and you know what good look like. The Father have shown you and showed you through examples as a young age what good would tell you and what evil would tell you. You don't remember in the cartoons? When evil was talking to him, he was doing something wrong. When good was talking to him, he was doing something right. And then guess what happened? Right after the cartoon, Mama keep telling you, you do what's right, baby. Don't do nothing what's wrong. You be an angel. Don't fall for that evil. Stay away from them. They bad. These are facts. It's not made up. It's not something that you can't see. You see this. I'm not making this up. Go reflect on anything you ever watch and watch it without allowing yourself to wander off and think it's something that don't exist. And you will begin to see the truth. You don't have to do nothing. Reflect back on some movies you're letting your babies watch now. Go watch them. Watch the beauty in them. Not talking about nothing evil is playing a role in as well too now. But the Father is so powerful to where even though evil may be playing a role in something, he also giving you the understanding in that movie that evil playing a role in the opposite side of it. So evil never just get a side of something. That's just like with a scary movie. You ain't paid attention to scary movies? In the scary movies, yeah, evil seem like he be taking over. That's what evil wants you to understand, right? In the scary movies. In the scary movie, evil wants you to fear. But in the end, the Father starts showing you the works, right? What happens at the end of every scary movie? Someone either build up the courage to defeat the evil, don't it? They overcome their fears and kill the evil. You're not paying attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm telling you, I'm bringing you facts. Just go pay attention. Go watch everything, and you will see the Father works in everything you watch, and you will begin to understand what I understand. I bring you the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, Father. I will serve you until this planet is in oneness with the way my Father wanted. Regardless if you want to believe that I'm him or not, I don't care. That's not my duty to serve you in a negative way. Meaning come to you and be upset with you because of how you feel. I give you the truth, and however you feel, that's how you feel. Feel that way. Just make sure that you can live with the choice you make. Because it goes back to what I was telling you about the Father. After a while, after he done brought you so many signs and brought you so much truth, he let you make your own decision and let you live with that decision. And then in the end, you come crawling back. Please, Father, please, help me. It's just the way it is. I bring you nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. Regardless, when I'm offbeat, let me tell you the reason why. If you only knew. There's something going on that's in line with purity. And it's trying to make sense out of everything. So when the time comes, it would know who is who. That's the reason why it may sound like at times I'm offbeat. Because it's a different language, different planet, even a different being. You have to understand, my people. The gift that lies in your heart. It's a gift, though. You just have to let it be. You have to let it be. It's yearning, it wanna be. You just won't let it be. Because you're too busy focusing on taking everything personal and want to be a part of the physical realm. Instead of understanding that I understand everything in the physical realm. Let me see how I balance this thing out. And guess what? This is how I'm going to show you what I'm telling you is true. In order to balance anything out, what do you use to balance anything out? Discipline. What is discipline? Well, discipline is what? A negative or a good? Or positive? Discipline is a negative or a positive? We all gonna agree it's a positive. All right? To balance things out, you have to say focus, right? Focus is a negative or a positive? It's positive, right? In order to balance things out, you have to love, right? Right? Love is a negative or a positive? It's a positive. In order to be able to understand, in order to be able to teach, in order to be able to, you have to put in the time, do you? You have to pay attention, do you? You have to study, do you? Is that a negative or a positive? It's a positive, right? Should I speak more? So in order to be able to balance what you know out on the physical realm, you have to accept the spiritual realm. That's the only way you are able to control this realm and be trusted with what the Father has in store for you in this realm to protect this realm from the things that has been in control of it for a very, very long time. And you will never be able to gain control of this planet that you come here to protect for the one that created you in me until you in line with the spiritual realm and understand the difference and stop talking. That's what you do. You know better, but you refuse to do better. That's what makes you look like a fool. No, ain't no fool. That's what makes you look like a fool. Never said you're a fool. That's what makes you look like a fool. Because you know better, but you refuse to do better. Because the moment it starts time for you to do better, you start saying, I can't do without that. I need that. I need that good weed. I need that good weed, man. Shit. Man, shit, I ain't gonna go without fucking nut. Shit, I gotta fuck something. Shit, I gotta fuck something, man. Shit, boy, they gotta get a nut off. They gotta bust that nut, man. Shit, I gotta get that, but shit. Man, I gotta have that good. They got good Patron in my system. I gotta have that good. Yeah, that Don Julio in me, man. I gotta have all this shit going on. I gotta have this here going on in me, man. Yeah, man, shit. You bullshit, man, shit. You keep chasing something, and you keep chasing something and forgot that happiness is a natural high. Boy, the feeling of happiness, the feeling of true love, the feeling of unity, the feeling of being able to trust, the feeling of being able to be in public without any worries, because everybody is walking around so happy that they are floating on this planet. It's a natural high, because that's what it start happening. You'll start floating around here. Man, you losing your mind. There you go again. You just want to exist in the physical realm, do you? I would never misguide you. I don't feel like it's worth my time. Why? Misguiding you put everything that I work hard for in danger. Put everything I love in danger. You won't even misguide anyone. Only way you start misguiding is because you're not conscious that you misguiding. Because you're falling for the whisper. And you thinking the whisper is you. Until you understand the difference, you will continue fall victim to that whisper that you thinking belongs to you. It's not you. It's destroying you and putting everything that you love in jeopardy. It's hurting you. That's why you're losing so many people you love.